Amen. Say, man. Peace, love, light, and motherfucking darkness. Let's turn up. Crazy. Master teacher. Master
AZZ,
student.
line them up.
DeMarco. Hold up. I would like to talk in the dark like serious again. Right. We don't really want to hear that shit again, man. I don't know, but they never see me serve hand in hand. Why they mad? Cause they see me getting them everything. And they gon' say he's sin. Nigga, when you going in the physical, I can tell you all the time that the shit literal. Nah, you don't really want to see a nigga lyrical. All this shit falling down, they gon' say it's biblical. In proportion, he was scorching. She say when she hit me up all night, I get her the morning. Hold up. Ain't no choices, we gotta destroy it. This shit enlightenment, so they gonna enjoy it. They gonna absorb it, you know, whatever they gonna resonate. How them circles going around just like a figure eight. Don't play. Hold on, they left they man astray. You say you in the facility, but never administrate. Hey, guess they just all in the way. Why the fuck these motherfucking niggas procrastinate? Love, I started breaking down the anatomy, they call me sane. Fuck it, I just feel the fucking grade. I'm on another level. They gon' talk some bezels. Well, to me, all that money, change them to the devil. Okay, guess I need a motherfucking power. I don't know. They say they tryna steal growling. They wildin'. They flashing. They didn't need a stylist. Guess what? Bitch, I'm higher than a fucking pilot. Get a little bit of critical. How they telling me that they don't want me at my pinnacle. I done served a minister. But you do and you get on your knees. That's weird. Jesus, I'm weak. Let me free. And you all over the mama position. That's weird. She the deity of the fucking universe. Hold up. And the universe B in my yellow words. Wanna talk creation? We talk detonation. That's what we do. And you don't know it's holographic matrix. Simulation, incubator. Cause I left them in the motherfucking baby stages. I'm sorry, son. I supposed to be getting spiritual. Track this bitch too hard, I could've kept it lyrical. Hold up. They ain't wanna see me with all them bows. Trying to get a real dough for my kids. I let my little go. One word about the show. Niggas trying to stand on my toes. But they said I got in the fucking street and I broke the code. These niggas been broke the mold. To me, they was hoes. A nigga ain't gon' touch me. I'm just letting them know. Swear, case closed. Swear, ain't nothing to expose. Nothing. Check my aura. Check. Murder, he rose. Swear. Amen. Say, man, this the motherfucking God, luminous chaos being, multi-dimensional traveling, intergalactic, interstellar dweller, carbonated, dark matter, chaos being, neuromelanated, master teacher, master student, DeMarco. You new to the page, guess what? I hurt my ankle playing ball yesterday with hooping, goddamn. I hurt my ankle yesterday, so I'm gonna need a sub. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for motherfucking notifications so you can become part of the notification gang on the gang. Smash that motherfucking like button. Share the motherfucking video 9 times. It's free. It don't cost you a motherfucking thing. I go deeper than the motherfucking pastors. Deeper than the motherfucking reverends, the bishops, the cardinals. You feel me? The hottest motherfucking YouTube channel. The hottest motherfucking so-called, I guess we can call this a motherfucking podcast. The hottest out. Hold on, let me we gonna start off where we left off last time. Y'all know I like to raise the vibration. Raise the vibratory motherfucking rate. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to do. We bite. I'm black at your ass with a part 3. Jesus not coming bite to save your black ass. Part 3. ETs in the skies of the United States. Cosmic motherfucking world news event. See, these people, these beings, whatever you want to call them, entities, the ruling class. See, what we don't know is that these people are in competition with us because they feel inferior to our genetics. See, these other groups of species, these non-ether beings, they have a jealous God. You feel me? The white man and his other groups of species, like Bobby Hemming said, are the motherfucking prototype of this jealous God called Adalderbra, who claimed the phrase, I am a jealous God, I shall have no other God before me. That's y'all God. Jump into the Gnostic scriptures so you can understand what I'm saying and see what I'm saying. They always tell you the kingdom of heaven is within. So you got to get the book called Gnosis Ancient Wisdom for Christian Scriptures by William Kingsley. And when we discuss how they discovered a 3 million year old black woman and how she piloted a 3-mile ship with technology beyond our third density comprehension. That's where they get, and AKA Mona Lisa. That's where they get the motherfucking so-called Mona Lisa from with Da Vinci. And what they want to do is keep us in fear, which is releasing liquid cortisol through the body, lowering our lymphatic system, lowering our immune system, making us more prone to catch diseases and viruses. And they know these so-called ships that's in the sky, they got energy-based weapons. You feel me? We coming into the realization that we was the motherfucking first. We was the first Romans. We was the first Vikings. We was the first English. We was the first French. And it's a DNA genetic separation between us and other people because other people share their genetics with lemurs, chimpanzees, zebrafish, fruit fly, muskrats, cows, wolves, dogs, pigs, and etc. And all of these truths is coming to the light. All these factual actuals is coming into the light. See, we in the middle of so-called the revealing times, aka the revelation times. You feel me? Which is just the beginning. This, you feel me? See, we in the beginning of where all your so-called celebrities are falling. You feel me? And people are realizing that these people only survive through children's blood sacrifices and rituals. You feel me? They little bubble world that most of y'all motherfuckers love so much is falling. You feel me? And I recommend that y'all get the fuck out of it and take care of yourself and align with this shit that's going on, because it's going down. It's going down. That's just like, for the instance, when you want to talk about the State of the Union address. You feel me? And we used to call it the report of the land. You feel me? A report that chiefs give. You feel me? For instance, Larry Hoover is a spokesperson for the chiefs on the land. You feel me? So 32 degree Scottish Rite Freemasons from Europe that came over to usurp, right? They came over as black Jews and blended with us and made deals with enemies. With the enemies, right? They created the fictitious front of pale faces to block the institutions like your rock shield, your blood shield, you feel me? So they use the pale faces as a front while they hide in our communities and pretend to be activists, pretending to be motherfucking civil rights leaders the whole time. In actuality, they trying to make us believe we came from Africa on ships, and to make it seem like we don't have the birthright to the land, so they can say that it's abandoned the way they did the motherfucking New Orleans Purchase. And we realizing we coming up out this sleep and this slumber, realizing we've been tricked and bamboozled, hoodwinked to give up our land resources, precious minerals, valuable minerals. You feel me? So what they feel like, if like in school, if your child can outthink the teacher, then they got to be on medication. You feel me? See, we here to discuss how the so-called human Homo erectus becoming sapien was mixed with what's known as the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, right? And we knowing that these America or the United States is nothing but a corporation, right? See, a lot of knowledge and information we gain is to be humble and devour the ego. You feel me? Devouring the ego is the only way we can receive the knowledge. You feel me? Like Bobby Hemming said, lots of arrogance and what he said, lots of arrogance is ignorance. Ignorance is the lack of knowledge. We get lost sometimes, but it's about knowing what the conscious and the subconscious is. See, what we know as the physical does not exist. Even physics tells us this. What we know as the motherfucking physical, like Bobby Hemming said, is a low vibratory rate, aka a motherfucking hologram. Quantum physics talks about this now. The holographic universe, a series of events that do not exist, aka illusion. See, right now we in the goddamn corner zone. And when we talk about space, we talking about the deepest part of the subconscious that eats up the lower ego. You feel me? The mighty devil. It eats up the lower ego and brings you to your higher self. They say you must die and be born again, right? So it sits on the gateway, ready to devour everything that's lower energy. Same way with the motherfucking planet as we seeing right now. You feel me? And what we ain't realizing yet, or became aware of yet, is the God that every black person in America and mostly the world worship is the devil. And to go even further, the devil is on the white man's side. The God of motherfucking Christianity is on the white man's side. I hate to motherfucking tell you that. I don't hate to tell you that. I got to tell you that. I got to tell you that. See, They're just like when we get into what they said, God is a blazing fire. What they say, God is a blazing motherfucking fire. You know, the sun is Helios, Hermes, Venus is Aphrodite, Mars is Aries, Jupiter, Zeus, been ruling in the age of Pisces for 2,000 years. The coldest. We know Satan is Saturn, aka Kronos. The Jews know Jupiter as Jehovah. Well, they don't know, but Jupiter as Jehovah. Some of them do. Catholic Church calls him Peter, the Jew Peter. So the Church of Peter in Rome is the Church of Jupiter. Also the Church of Saturn, Latin Church. Church of Saturn. The Saturn Latin Church is the Church of Saturn. All the motherfucking fairy tales and the nursery rhymes, the legends, the Odyssey and Shakespeare, Dante. Guess what? Little Red Riding Hood, Jack and the motherfucking Beanstalk, Cinderella is all based on you and the natural cycles of nature. And we didn't unlock the evil forces of nature. Mm-hmm. Yes, we have. Hold up, I got to show y'all what Mother Earth doing right quick. I got to show y'all what goddamn Mother Earth doing. We gonna get back into what we need to get back into. Hold on. Let's pull this up right here so we can jam. We gonna run the motherfucking Bible to a radar right quick. Positive vibes only. Peace, love, light, and motherfucking darkness. Peace, love, light, and motherfucking darkness. Let's see. We're gonna start like this. Hold on. Let me pick another song. Hold on. Let me pick a track right quick. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. Load this up right quick. Me load this up. Open. Hold on. Open. Hold on. Bear with me, y'all. Hold on. Bear with me to play that. Mm-hmm. See, they don't want you to know you can harness the energetic network of trees in order to basically expand your motherfucking consciousness and bring yourself into a deeper state of awareness. Guess what? Anything recessive is being eradicated. You have to be melanated to produce stem cells. They want your plasma. They want your platelets. Hold up.
Hey, V. Line them up.
Dark like serious, this shit serious. I'ma do this shit big. I don't give a fuck what they talking about, Marco. Go ahead and break down this little physical. Word that we live in here, they talking about B2B. Hold up. You gon' need a little conscious synergy. Hold up. You gon' really break down the energy. Hold up. It's a hologram, you see me now. I'm 30 kick that, I done brush shit down. I ain't talking Kit Kat. I would know it's astronomical and the astrology shit. They ain't with that. Let me get off of that. They don't want to talk that. Want me to talk about a couple bowls. Looking like a quarter key. Nigga, when I step to the spot, I done fuck around, broke the mold. Grab like them hoes on the currency. You don't even know the current of the sea. I be surrounded by so many ancestors. Nigga, how you really gon' fuck with me? Like you a street nigga. How you know alchemy? Stand up, nigga. Make them sit down and hear Applebee's. Y'all let the black woman out. It's calamity. Not knowing she the grand universal deity. I ain't gon' lie, can't fuck with a picture of me. these little rumors in the street, but I ain't even care to speak. Every like me, then I hope a nigga don't think it's sweet. Did I have to do this for the Mississippi sweet? They ain't even wear those. You already know they don't want me to pop out. Marco looking like Luke Skywalker. You already know what I'm talking about. Ooh, I meant to say Darth Vader instead. They want to talk about the bread. I've been elevating and opening up the crown chakra in my head. I ain't conservative. They want to talk about state Republican and all that. Major political parties getting shut down. You don't know about all of that. Oh, shit, I got to represent my y'all. You don't know about no motherfucking balance. Talking like they really want it when I get a spit. It's intellectual. They can't stand it. They really can't bear me. I know they really get answer. You know they really can't glow it. They ain't even know it. So they want me to break this shit down, Marco, and keep on flowing. Yeah, the bit horn, but it's all good. Like Bobby said, you already know how the shit go. I be barring these niggas to deal with these motherfucking lyrics, so you already know how it go. Come in here, rude, cause it's Luke Skywalker. You don't want this shit at all. They both tried to avenge for their father's death. Hold up. Try this shit right quick. Let me try. Hold on. Let me put this up. Let me put this on. Hold on. Let me put this on. Hold up. We finna talk about the motherfucker that ain't got no goddamn color in their skin. Ain't able to absorb the motherfucking angles of the light. Can't hold on. Can't ingest this goddamn radiation. Hold on. You feel me? They were transparent. You feel me? Transparent motherfuckers. They're not sun people. They are moon people of the moon cycle. We the sun people, solar plexus people. These people are considered ghost people. They worship the moon. Why you think they changed it from the solar calendar to the lunar calendar? Solar is a lie. Lunar is dead. Come on now. What we talking about? Let's go. What you see is what you get. I got no mask on. I don't. What I do it to help take your mask off. Hold up. Sonic boom when I open up, go blast off. Okay. I'm the truth that they thought they could get rid of. They could never. I embody everybody that they killed off. Before man and woman, when we were just human. Divinity from within was the religion. To know what came before was the only intention. To reach ascension, you have to question. Hold up. Everything you thought you knew, there's no exception. We cannot exist without human connection. It's the closest we get to other dimensions. There's no rush, seconds to minutes. All of it is a construct. If I could dream it is deeper than subconscious. I am the beacon for all who want to know us. Frequency beaming, you know I'm made of stardust. Look it up. You know I'm made of stardust. Look it up. Look it up. Hold on, got that ad on there. Hold on. We're finna run the vibes over. Hold on, bear with me. We're running the motherfucking vibes up. I'm gonna show you what Mother Earth, Mother Nature, I told you she the grand finale. She the grand motherfucking finale. I said that I'm one of the greatest. I said I wanted to be famous. I am not just a star in the making. It is barriers that I am breaking. A lot of people would rather be aimless. A lot of people keep doing the same shit. In my comments they calling me Satan. I'm already condemned to damnation. I swear. My first, but they don't know my name. Hold up. Let the scavengers eat off my plate. Hold up. Who I am is not up for debate. Hold up. I don't just float, I skate. Yeah. Why would I ever conform? My presence is not of the norm. They scared cause they see a storm. This is not my final form. I am a mirror that I so I can see clearer. Didn't I tell you that I am a god? I am the things that you think I am not. Hold up. I am a siren, the alarm ringing up through the silence, and it's they them, and I slay them, and I slay them. I mean those them that do anything for club, do anything for club. Bitches is mad, bitches is trash. Let's get a grouch. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. And I keep telling people, like Bobby said, as we fell in motherfucking into the physical realm, the spiritual world became invisible. The invisible realm used to be visible. That's when we was Cthulhu, Titans. As we started looking with these two eyes, the physical world started coming clear. The spiritual world basically started disappearing because we stopped using our third eye, pineal gland, which is essentially the first eye, which is the light bringer, Lucifer. Like what Bible said, we got to get out the goddamn spookism. The spiritual world became dim because the sun that we see out there lights up this motherfucking world, which is a hologram and a illusion, and it keeps you sleep. We talking about the motherfucking dark light of Sears. We talking about the motherfucking dark light of Sears. When I get through showing what Mother Nature been doing, that's what I'm gonna get straight into. We gonna get straight back into the sun that lights up this illusionary holographic illusion. And that motherfucker finna go out. That motherfucker finna go out. That motherfucker brighten up every goddamn. It don't even supposed to be that goddamn bright. It don't even supposed to be that motherfucking bright. That's the only way niggas gonna get back. Gods and goddesses gonna get back to their natural form. Cause that goddamn sun out there got your ass wanna work 30 hours a day. That sun got you goddamn into this materialistic shit. That sun out there got you using. That sun out there got you not using your third eye. Some motherfuckers don't even know nothing about the third eye. It's evil. It's evil. We finna get into this so-called Canadian wildfire smoke drifts. And got the whole motherfucking East Coast, had the whole East Coast orange, and they saying that it's smoke from the wildfires, when you can pull up footage of them goddamn dropping fire out the helicopter on the ground. This red iron oxide. It's multiple objects up there. It's multiple motherfuckers. It's red. It's radiation, man. Come on. Look, I was playing this the other day. Come on. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Come on now. I got some more pictures to show on down the line. I'm gonna leave that right there. Let's marinate on that. You see how quick they got off of it. What the fuck is this? Come on. Am I tripping? Come on now, what is it? What we looking at? Goddamn bowling ball in the air. That motherfucker was more goddamn more shocking than the orange sky, the orange atmosphere. Hold on, let's go back. Let's go back. Come on now. Come on now. What we looking at? What we looking at? Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back. We'll come back. We'll come back. We'll come back to y'all. I keep my eyes wide open. Hold on, there's a shift in the matrix. Don't close them. On fire, but I'm still frozen. Your heart don't affect is in motion. I know that they're watching. Got a feeling that a new age is dawning. Ooh, I know that something's coming. Like a rumbling. Are you coming? Let me get my affairs in order. Let me get my affairs in order. This is the new world order. Call it what you will, call it a disorder. I am just a messenger, I'm just an informer. We have all this power. Let's move on. We should be blooming like flowers. What more can we devour? Don't you know the tale of Babel's Tower? Arctic Ocean underwater volcano. Come on. Come on now. Hold on, let me pause it right quick, so I can have the next video ready. Hold on, bear with me. I don't gotta say it. You know, I come from outer space here. No Lambo, hop into the spaceship. Let's go, born in the tundra. Hold on, bear with me. They took this shit off. If you think you know me, you don't. My mood change daily. Scorpio, I'm the next highlight. I'm real bold in the dark, I'm a night. Hold on, bear with me. No ghost, real trippy, real skaty, siren. Real hot, real flamey, dying. Make waves on the daily, trident. And a bull, I'm a lamb, I'm silent. Hold on, let me get my other video ready. Real high in the clouds, I'm flying. No gold on my mouth, just fire. Hello. Third eye got me hearing louder. I have been given a message, whatever you touch, you must bless it. Bless it, bless it. Hold on, bear with me. Let me play this while we at it. Let me play this while we at it. I ain't mean to do that. trainer. Four plus four plus one, nine. literal chaos that way. Hell, that's what you're in now. We're talking about the cosmic ethers of spirit, where this particular physical realm, the hologram disappears. And that comes to the word pan-demon. Pan-demon. People say, well, why are you getting all crazy now? Because I got to a certain level and you learn a certain knowledge and you can't go back to the stuff. You got to tell the people what the deal is. You got to get off of spookism. Now, what is the pan-demon? The pan-demon. The pan-demon. You thinking it's some messed up stuff. The pan-demon is the Sabbatic goat, the Sabbath. The god Pan comes from the original god of Africa, Sut, or Sut-Nessi, which means the black one. This is the key. Now, let's explain this stuff to get you off the spook. I'm going to say this over again, because when I went to New York, we're in New York City, and you got to come with new stuff, because we are the Afrocentric New York City and the Afrocentric paradigm. So I come and put the real deal shit on, and the niggas got scared as hell. Got scared. Scared. Oh, they got scared as I said, see, y'all still into that spookism. I said, I'm going to put the real deal on you. Look, understand this. In the ancient world, physics, geometry, astronomy, energy, heat, light, air, water, all your chemistry that comes from the word alchemy was encoded into mythology. Now, this is the key to get you off the spook. When you see stuff that looks like this that you are scared of, I'm going to tell you there's only energy, and you are energy, just like the cosmos is energy. This is the key. White man learned this a long time ago, and he been ruling the world and all, and got y'all messed up. Y'all pray every day in the damn church and all, and you the worst people on earth as far as your conditions. Can't get out of nothing. Don't see, the problem is you've been taking these Sunday school stories that you never graduated out of Sunday school literally. You understand? Anytime you see hieroglyphic icons and symbols in the ancient world, it's explaining energy. When you see energy like this that looks the most hideous, it's explaining the most powerful energy. You understand? You see how you get some more powerful energy? They put a damn skull and crossbones on the bottle. You understand that? You see? It didn't mean that the skull and the crossbones was in the bottle. It was explaining the degree of energy. You understand this? You got to get this, because see, everybody's spooked out about some damn devil that don't exist. When you see this Sabbatic goat, this is energy. They took a hieroglyph or an icon to explain the most powerful energy on the planet. You understand? You see the third eye. That's the third eye in you. See what I'm saying? That's called the third eye of Lucifer, which means light bringer. It's a story that's going on in a school of the souls, and it ain't got nothing to do with no damn devil up under no ground and you going to hell. You understand what I'm saying? You are mixing in religious fundamentalism into esoteric teachings. You are the people that's going to be God. You are the ones that's here. So when the ships come and when the shit come down, you're going to be the ones, because you are, those people are. Every ignorant person you see out there, every Uncle Tom you see out, every person you see out, they got first dibs into the hereafter, not you. You the helpers. If you go before them, they are lost. So don't be saying, see, that's the thing about the ego. As soon as we gain some knowledge, the first thing we want to do is start beating down some niggas. We all 2 days in the knowledge now. See what I'm saying? We all 2 days in the knowledge. We either got a Budweiser in our hand, and if you wasn't that, you was the one at other extreme. If you wasn't doing the Budweiser kick, you were jumping up and down jumping up and down on top of your head in some damn holy sanctified church. One and the other, they're the same damn dichotomy. Same thing, no difference. So now, First time we get a little bit of knowledge, the first thing we'll do, go beat some niggas over the head. I went to Hampton. All the little brothers, you know, they like juniors, seniors, and freshmen. They gonna grow the dreads, you know, all the stuff. And literally, they thinking literal. Brother, why you cut your hair for? I said, brother, see, I understand the concept of what you're saying, brother, that you want to identify with an African paradigm other than a European paradigm. I say, but brother, that should be the first stage. But if you get stuck there, all of a sudden you become just the same as bad as the person you came from. You getting stuck into the physical. I say, ultimately, brother, it's a bigger picture. And if you get stuck into the smaller picture, you'll get stuck. So you go to the opposite of what you want to get away from. But if you stay there, you become just as bad as what you left. You see what I'm saying? Brother, I try to be righteous and all this kind of thing. I say, brother, first of all, that damn dog out there, that cat, that rat, and none of them don't need no book on how to be righteous. Soon as you put a label on it, it automatically becomes evil. That's why the church, if you see most of them, you can't stand most of them because they come up and waving a Bible in your face. On some doggone scriptures, which is the first leg of trying to get back to something that is divine. But they got stuck there. So therefore, they just quote the doggone scriptures and all that kind of thing, but their spirit their spirit never leaves from the same level. They just go right in with the physical. They just support the doggone physical. Now, going back to this, whenever you see this icon, it's talking about power. This is a symbol of the most ancient God. Let's read this. Now, and I say this because see, all you got to do, well, all the doggone, let me get this right. All you got to do with all the so-called people is take their ass back far enough. And you best believe most of them niggas will go back to the beginning of Hebrewism and they'll stop. Take them on back into Kemet and then take them on back. And sooner or later, the mugs gonna have to bear witness. Let's see about this thing here. The draconian cult, which is the most ancient cult, the cult of the dragon of the deep ones of space that brought to earth the Ophidian cult worshipped by the ancient Typhonians. The god is called Soot. Soot or Soot Nessi derives from an incalculably ancient name. Soot was the primordial god of the Egyptians. No earlier god in recorded history exists. It's either Soot, Al-Sut, or Sutek. Sutek later on becomes Melchizedek. Jesus is what? The priest king of the order of Melchizedek. Sut later on is in doggone Samaria, is called Sut-on. There was a group of people called the AZZ tribe, and the AZZ tribe worshiped Shaitan. In another part, he's Baal. Another part, he's Soot. He's all of these particular ancient names. By the time they start fighting, one start calling the other god evil. It's a political breakdown. But the original god is called Soot. Soot-on, Soot, which means the black one. Anubis means the dog, which is messenger. Anubis, Soot-on, which means the opener. He goes to Greece and is known as Pan. And this is the doggone symbol of Pan in Greece, which the ancient black Greeks put in before the white man came in. In the mid-century, in medieval England, and also early parts of the Hebrew religion, all they did was got together and they made a doggone icon of the devil. The devil of Soot-on only means the Nubian. It means the black man. By the time the white man starts filtering into religion, by the time the Torah starts being translated and all this, they take the ancient black man, which they meant this. It's political then. They took the symbol of Pan from Greece, because that was later on the time they got it. This is the original symbol is Pan-Heru, which is also Suthar in Egypt. Let me show you another picture. Y'all all right? Y'all getting this? Y'all got to get this because you got to get spooked out of the shit that's coming back. Really, some stuff is getting ready to hit the earth. You got to know what it is. So you got to get off the spookism.
You catching hell. Only devil that exists as far as the embodiment of evil is the white man. And you ought to know that more than anybody else in the universe. Horus, which is the Christ is coming back. Soot, Sudhar. In the back of your head is the medulla oblongata. I'm going to come back to this tan head root. Which is soot, which is hadit, which is the black dot. We talking about energy. You in the mystery system now. You ain't fucking around with fairy tales no more like everybody else. You've been arguing over the past 1,000 years off of the esoteric. That's why they argue about it. Because they take history and try to make it literal. Or they take the scriptures and try to put history with it and try to make it literal, like a place, a time, and a person. And they arguing about all that stuff. And the person up under the mysteries, like your Sufis, like your Gnostics, like your Kabbalistic people, they laughing. Ha ha, them niggas up there laughing, they laughing.
This too crazy. Master student. Hey man, say man. Man too infinite, too diligent, I ain't gotta tell you how I'm militant. Hold up. If I had to get specific, I'm gonna have to put that shit in parentheses. You already know they gonna get it, and I had to add it up, and I ain't even talking this. Multiply this shit, nigga, and I swear I'm in a whole nother dimension. They ain't gon' get it, went over their head. That's some big difference. They gon' see that I travel. It don't matter. Marco done broke down the particles, then I turn it back to matter. See the nigga scatter. She like, call me a late night, want me to be out in the battle. Ride like saddle. Then I tell her she Lord of the Rings, and I ain't talking no sad. They want me to shackle. Niggas be still in my pattern so long, but don't want to battle. These niggas cattle. In the fucking sky, you can see the atmosphere shadow. These niggas characters. What the fuck is invested? Nigga be capping and flexing, they ain't gon' hey, they just not gonna be without this. Hold up. Crazy. Master student. Hey, I ran it back. Man too infinite, too diligent, I ain't gotta tell you how I'm militant. If I had to get specific, I'm gonna have to put that shit in parentheses. Go ahead. You already know they gonna get it, and I had to add it up, and I ain't even talking this shit. Nah. Multiply this shit, nigga, and I swear I'm in a whole nother dimension. They ain't gon' get it, went over their head. That's some big difference. They gon' see that I travel. It don't matter. Marco done broke down the particles, then I turn it back to matter. See the nigga scatter. She like, call me a late night, want me to be out on a bladder. Ride like saddle. Then I tell her she Lord of the Rings, but I ain't talking no Saturn. Niggas be still in my pattern so long, but don't want to battle. These niggas cattle. In the fucking sky, you can see the atmosphere shadow. These niggas characters. What the fuck is invested? Niggas be capping and flexing. They ain't gon' anthropolitical over here. Paleolithic skin. Paleolithic skin. Hold on, let me find my other one, goddamn. You feel me? Cause people, you know, motherfuckers is so caught up in the Charles Darwin human pedigrees and they phenotypes, you feel me? Which brought forth really political, social, educational system lies, and they trained the masses. Hold on. I don't know if I played this video that I'm playing now. I'm playing the goddamn again. Hold on, bear with me. Let me put the vibe back on. Bear with me. Put the vibe back on. Bear with me. Hold on. Put the vibe back on. Hold up. Master teacher, master student, DeMarco. Hold up.
Khalil, you going crazy.
I'm too mysterious. And like he said, I come straight from Sirius. I'm talking about the star system, nigga, period. Like the city girl, got him curious. Marco got weary, I killed the track, they delirious. Got orders on, so you know we ain't playing around. They want me to sing on the bitch, talk about gun sound. Pow, pow. I been standing on top of the mound, lay the shit down. Nigga got mad when they looked at me, when they realized I pulled the pounds. Ain't gonna elaborate it. Nigga want me on an interrogation. Nigga kept on the internet, most of it fabrication. You know that I did this shit daily. These pussy niggas need to pay me. Regardless if you hate me, Kobe Bryant, nigga, when it comes to this fading. Go through them phases, they know that the earth is shifting. Hold on, let me mind my own business. Come in and out the earth, I'm glitching, shape shifting and twitching. Hold on, little nigga, couple of the people missing. They don't wanna hear about that, they wanna hear about the nigga killing, drug dealing, physical, mundane bullshit. They rather give all day money to the pastor and pray on the poor pig. I can get the crew shit, never like nigga lose little same shit. You ain't talk about them. Hold on, let me get out there. That's the win, cause doing 100 in a pen, long bid, nigga. What the fuck you mean, nigga? How you don't want me like Outcast, which means I'm fresh so clean. They ain't got no dignity, they ain't military, and I ain't a piece. They left these niggas astray. Marco jumped on the beat the team. I ain't here to breathe. Niggas that be brag how they got disease. Till a nigga get shot down, they done left his head shattered in the street. Ain't nobody won't be. See you pussy niggas in person, it's a piece. Till we get the fucking planet back, I put it on triple darkness space, it won't be peace. You see them souls returning. Alabama, 205, we live. We wanna collide? We catching them vibes. Receiving bad energy from motherfucker. We severing ties. You will be denied, so don't be surprised. Cause I told you to seek the spiritual world through your third eye. I should have kept doing poetry, just knowing there's no po in me. Open see, you mix it in with vacancy, with people that don't know their identity, worshiping gods outside of themselves, then you got calamity. You know what I'm saying? Man, y'all hit that link. You live right now. Hit that goddamn link, man. Hit that link I got up though. Jump in the goddamn discussion. Cause I got lots more to come. Lots more to come. I'm trying not to hold you guys too long, but goddamn it. This one right here, goddamn it. This one gonna be, hey. This one gonna be one. This gonna be one of the ones right here. Hold on. This gonna be one of the ones right here. We gonna have a little time on him. Hold on, bear with me.
Master
Hit that link,
Master student.
if you want to jump in the discussion. You got something to talk about, discuss. Hit that link right there I got up there. I swear little niggas are losing. They don't wanna go crazy. They acting like they wanna go to war. They don't wanna get shooting. They don't fool it. Ain't no love, I can't Cupid. Really ain't got nothing to do with it. One-on-one, we ain't losing. These little niggas just fooling. All the Marco, these niggas just grouping. These little niggas just goofy. They with them eyes and cross them T's. Beat a nigga head like UFC. Break shit down, they gon' stay to IT. Fuck your past and I watch me breathe. Never like how the fuck we let it leave. Hold up, so many boys on the train, get back. It's the mismatch, come around on this train. Hold up, I got 5 rings on these niggas that we don't go chit chat. Tip-tat, nigga, we don't really wanna hear it. Marco, how you talk about you superior? Never like you with this shit, you a dark matter entity, nigga, we can't get near you. Hold up, don't put the fear in their heart like that. Niggas stay, don't talk about the whole world. Hold up, Marco, just put that shit on display. You just going in the rain, feeling out of my body, catching these cosmic rays. You motherfuckers that got the vaccine, they been dying by the 1,000 each and every fucking day. Hold on, let's go to the next. Let's move on. We're moving right along. Yeah, we're moving right along. Shit all with for religion. Shit all religion on fire. Religion on goddamn fire. It's all with for religion.
Here's a question for you. Just how far are the radical left and inside the Beltway bandits willing to go to stop him? We all know they hate him for winning the fight to protect life, for exposing their deep state, for draining their precious swamp. And they already know he'll crush Biden. So like a pack of rabid wolves, they attack. So let's impeach him. Let's get tainted radical left prosecutors to charge him. Let's conspire with Hillary and the FBI with fake stories about him. All to distract from Biden's incompetence, weakness, and money-grabbing corruption. But here's the thing, he'll never blink. That's called having the courage of your convictions. And it's why he's our president.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Hold on, bear with me. Hold on, let me see where I'm going. Hold on, did I play this already? I think I did. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I played it. I think I played it, y'all. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna play it again, goddammit. I'm gonna play it again, goddamn. Hold on, let me see what I got else for it. God damn it. Let's see what else I got for us to play. Oh, hold on. What one it was? I just played that. Hold on. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me. Run the vibe back up. Hold on, let me run it. Hold on, bear with me. Which one it was? I probably just download the same one again. I don't think I did though. Hold on. Master teacher, master
AZZ,
student,
line them up.
DeMarco. Hold up. They were like you talking the dog like serious again. Damn right. We don't really want to hear that shit again, man. I don't know, but they never see me stir hand in hand. Why they mad? Cause they see me get in the field with them. And they gon' say he's sin. Nigga, when you go going in the physical. I can tell you all the time that this shit literal. Nah, you don't really want to see a nigga lyrical. All this shit falling down, they gon' say it's biblical. In proportion, he was fortune. She say when she hit me up all night, I get her the moist. Ain't no choices, we gotta destroy it. This shit enlightenment, so they gon' enjoy it. They gon' absorb it, you know, whatever they gon' resonate. How the circle going around them, just like figure, hey, don't play. Hold on, they left they man astray. Say you in the facility, but never administrate. Hey, yes, they just fall in the way. What the fuck, these motherfucking niggas procrastinate? Love, I started breaking down the anatomy, they call me sad. I just feel the fucking grave. I'm on another level. They gon' toss some bezels. Well, to me, all that money, change them to the devil. Okay. Guess I need a motherfucking prowling. I don't know. They say they try to steal prowling. They wildin'. They freshin'. They didn't need a stylist. Guess what? Bitch, I'm higher than a fucking pilot. It could get a little bit critical. How they telling me they don't want me at my pinnacle. I just heard a minute so this ain't what he teach. But you do and you get on your knees. That's weird. Jesus, I'm weak. Let me breathe. And you all over. That's weird. She the deity of the fucking universe. Add the universe B, and it might get a little worse. Wanna talk creation? We talk detonation. That's what we do. And you don't know it's holographic matrix. Simulation, incubator. Cause I left them in the motherfucking baby stages. I'm sorry, son. I'm supposed to be getting spiritual. Track this bitch too hard. I could have kept it lyrical. They ain't wanna see me without them toes. Trying to get a little dough. But like kids, I'm a little cold. One word about the show. Niggas trying to stand on my toes. But they said I got in the fucking street and I broke the code. These niggas been broke the mold. To me, they was hoes. A nigga ain't gonna touch me. I'm just letting them know. Swear. Case closed. Swear.
Ain't nothing to expose. Hold on. I got more, y'all. Hold on, bear with me. I ain't even begun to even talk yet. I ain't even begun to run my mouth yet. I ain't even begun to run my motherfucking mouth yet. What is it? Okay. Let me see what's on here. Hold on, let me see what's on here.
Hold on. Master T. Hold up. I'm thinking that's a bad exchange. These niggas been hating off the gate. Simple and plain. These niggas talking about jumping, but they ain't got no aim. Boy, if they look at a assault rifle, gun range. I guess I can get this shit straightforward. I've been hearing these trap stores start sleeping for. Ignore it. And that shit I wasn't trying to absorb it. See, when I started vibrate high, they couldn't even ignore it. Marco, he running up them bands. Dingle different low. How the fuck he making them bands off a couple goals? These niggas like I heard he finna start ripping them shows. Niggas ahead shot him and it became cold. He post up in spiritual, getting all damn lyrical. I was coaching, making plays. That's Tom Thibodeau. What they talking about, nigga? I was never playing. I'm talking about roll time, no man saving. They said they amplified that shit, but we can do it. If it's stuck in the air, I'm smoking and I'm cruising at a fine altitude. My bitch nudie. I don't give a fuck. I'm the nigga that killed Cupid. Directly, no love. I guess I'm gonna be passionate. I told my girl I got your back, got your chiropractic. Ain't no practice. He got that shit and made it vanish like magic. Which one? I don't know no cabbage. Puss ass nigga be using my freestyles and they caption. Too much cadence in delivery. They like he snapping. He don't even get no fuck. He cosmic bar. Don't give a fuck, little nigga. Take it up with God. Or yours indeed. Nigga, you know it get worse. It's too much dog matter flow through the universe. I guess it's omnipresent. I came to hit destroy it. I'm on board a matrix and they can't ignore it. I told them I fucked up the set. It didn't take a break. Houston, guess what? We got Lil Dog, we got Messi and Quavo and K-Dog.
Too many bars, man. Too many bars. Too many bars. Too many bars. Let me see what else I got on here. Oh, no. What the fuck I just deleted? I'm finna see, goddamn it. God damn it, I just deleted something. God damn it. Hold on, bear with me, y'all. I'm finna put them back on. Hold on. What is it? I don't know. What is it? Let go. Math teacher. Math student. Boy, I'm vibing too high right now. I can't fuck up the mood. I don't know them niggas, but they ain't gonna run up on that dude. I don't know what they saying. They don't do light rays. Man, I'm blinding these niggas. I'm seeing it in they face. Been shining too damn long. I had to just fit in the shade. But one thing they say, they gon' say it in my face. We know how they talk, but don't take it personal. Cause they want me to slide, but I ain't gonna rehearse it, bro. Fuck what they saying or what they talking about. We gonna do this shit. I'll vibrate too high, them racks and shit. X that out, let me talk about it. I was running up bands and shit. No serving, no hand to hand. I swear I ran up them grams and shit. I'm talking about 15 in that bitch. I'm damn near at 20. When I was prophesying shit, I was gonna get a bitch. But fucking riches one shit. We was talking digits. He was dead fresh, add it up, and we gon' need forensics. Bitch, I know chemistry. Check the pie. I'm talking about Pyrex. I swear I'm straight from the blind. Play with who top? I let off a couple shots. They say he supposed to be talking spiritual, bitch. Today I'm glad ain't hot. This ain't NBA, I'ma do this bitch in one take. I'ma sing like YBM, but I'ma pull out the drain. I think I had them initials wrong, but it's all good. I'm smoking shit I got from the... I swear it was too fucking good. Fuck it, we gon' keep it like that, cause that's how it go. I couldn't say shit, you know how I play it, for. And they gon' say whatever, nigga, you know how it go. They gon' say he broke the mold, but these niggas already broke the code. And they ain't gotta explain, that J gon' how it roll. And we can talk about these niggas folks did and how they fall in 2004, but I ain't trying to explode. This bitch will be like Dead Nation when this C4. I'm talking Chris Tucker. Know that? Oh, you ready? I ain't gonna be late. Come on. What we got? Ooh, that's tight. That's beautiful. That's nice. What's that? C4. That's C4? That's C4. Shit. What's the problem? Ain't no problem, man. I've been looking everywhere for this shit, man. How the hell you find some C4? You don't know how you make me feel, man. The Iraqis can't even get this shit, man. Where'd you get this from? It's a hot ticket. Goddamn hot ticket. Goddamn hot ticket. Goddamn hot ticket. I'm playing that again. Math teacher. Math student. Hold on. Boy, I'm fat. Let me play that first.
Not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
We in the motherfucking Twilight Zone. Math teacher. Math student. Boy, I'm vibing too high right now. I can't fuck up the mood. Can't fuck it up. I don't know them niggas, but they ain't gonna run up on it, dude. I don't know what they saying, but they ain't want them light rays.
see it in they face. Been shining too damn long, I had it just saying in the shade. But one thing they say, they gon' say it in my face. We know how they talk, but don't take it personal. Cause they want me to slide, but I ain't gonna rehearse it, bro. Fuck what they saying, the way they talk about, we'll do this shit. I will vibrate too high on, do your rants and shit. Extend out, let me talk about it. I was running up bands and shit. No serving, no hand to hand. I swear I run up grams and get. I'm talking about 15 in that bitch. I'm damn near at 20. When I was prophesying shit, I was gonna get a bitch. But fucking riches one shit. We was talking digits. You was dead fresh. Add it over. We gon' need forensics. Bitch, I know chemistry. Check the pie. I'm talking about Pyrex. I swear I'm straight from the block. Play with who talk. Let off a couple of shots. He supposed to be talking spiritual. Bitch, today I'm 38 high. This ain't NBA, boy. I'ma do the bitch in one take. I'ma sing like YBM, but I'ma pull out the drain. I think I had them initials wrong, but it's all good. I'm smoking shit. They had me jet cooling off in the hood. Fuck it, we don't keep it like that, cause that's how it go. I couldn't say shit, you know how I play it for. And they gon' say whatever, nigga, you know how it go. They gon' say he broke the mold, but these niggas already broke the code. And they ain't gotta explain, they just gon' high roll. And we can talk about these niggas folks did and how they fall in 2004, but I ain't trying to explode. This bitch will be like Dead Nation when this scene fold. I'm talking Chris Tucker. That was it? Oh. I ain't gonna be late. Come on. What we got? Ooh, that's tight. That's beautiful. That's nice. What's that? That's C4? That's C4. Shit. Ain't no problem, man. I've been looking everywhere for this shit, man. I ain't have to find some C4. You don't know how you make me feel, man. The Iraqis can't even get this shit, man. Where'd you get this from? It's a hot ticket.
That's a goddamn hot ticket, man. Goddamn hot ticket. Oh shit, hold on. Goddamn, hold on. There we go. There we motherfucking go. Hold on, let me put this net John on. Hold on, let me take this off. Don't nobody want to get in the goddamn. Don't nobody want to have jump in and discuss nothing. Nobody, you want? I got the goddamn thing up here. If anybody want to join in, have something to chime in. I got the link right there. I got the goddamn link right there. I got the goddamn link right there. If you got something to chime in about, you got some thoughts. Don't ask no questions. No, you ask questions, goddamn. Hello. Hello. Master teacher, master student. Do Marco. Hello. Baby, they hit like an anthem. I already know that the nigga be mad at me. These niggas can't cash me. They know I'm from the 19 galaxy. They wanna come after me. She want me to hit her passionately. I got your back like a chiropractor. Baby, I got too much accuracy. Baby, they hit like an anthem. I already know these niggas be mad at me. These niggas can't cash me. Why? They know I'm from the 19 galaxy. They wanna come after me. She want me to hit her passionately. I got your back like a chiropractor. Baby, I got too much accuracy. Baby, there's a dogmatic entity. Niggas just be talking knowing damn where they mean me. See the shit going on in the Philippines. Looking like Mr. T. Everybody stare like they all on creatine. Whole world on my shoulder, I don't need a trick beam. Ain't no dignity. I done did this shit. I been military. Feeling me. Hold on, let me skip that ass right quick. I gotta finish it right here. Hello. Master teacher, master student. Do Marco. Hello. Baby, they hit like anthem. I already know these niggas be mad at me. These niggas can't cash me. They know I'm from the 19 galaxy. They wanna come after me. She want me to hit her passionately. I got your back like a chiropractor. Baby, I got too much accuracy. Baby, they hit like an anthem. I already know these niggas be mad at me.
Niggas can't catch me. They know I'm from the 19 galaxy. They wanna come after me. She want me to hear her passionately. I got your bed like a chiropractor. Baby, I got too much accuracy. Baby, this a dark matter entity. Niggas just be talking knowing damn what they mimic me. They see the shit that's going on in the Philippines. Jury, I'm looking like Mr. T. Everybody serious like they all on creatine. Whole world on my shoulder, I'ma need a triple beam.
Hold on, I'm gonna put the jets on now, y'all. I'm gonna put the jets on. I might play these jets here two, three times a piece. I might play these jets here 2-3 times a piece. 2-3 times a goddamn piece. Oh, don't worry, y'all. We almost through goddamn showing you what goddamn Mother Nature doing goddamn internationally and globally, goddamn. Mother Nature said, goddamn it, this goddamn sweet week. The goddamn sweet week. This motherfucking breaking news. Hold up. Speaking of motherfucking breaking news, I ain't even play my motherfucking breaking news. Cause this really the news gonna get. This down there really the information gonna get. Hold on, let me pull that up. Right there. Bear with me. Y'all alright out there. Hold on, bear with me. Should be already read up in this area because I just typed it in. We'll type it in again. Wow. We're gonna go right here. God damn it, live. God damn it. Break it motherfucking news. Breaking motherfucking news. God damn it, breaking motherfucking news. God damn it, we fly. Swear. Just being honest. No, yo. Hello. I keep an eye out for the numbers. I stay in contact, synchronization. You ain't never met an entity with this much divinity, so stop the debate. Let me go ahead and get into this. Just so you remember this. 9 to the 9 power 9 is the high number in the universe. So I'm telling you, correlate me and they hate you because you infinite. You change different. We get metaphysical, so there's gonna be some how you learn. And we learn that we can change that shape of avatar and then shit. We become more eternal. I'm talking immortal, you dig? Watch how the ancestors come in UFOs and swarm. Friendship became depth. Express will be wrong when we get the information. Don't be alarmed. They better be calm. You do a little research on melanin. Getting deep into it, they gon' try to get felonies. People been using our bodies for their recipes. They got niggas in the military. What you telling me? Then you call yourself a god, man. That's blasphemy. If you don't know the Spartan family, then don't debate with me. If the black woman ain't God, then the lunacy. Now I need to be waking up. That's a threat to democracy. Hold up. Houston, we got a problem. Isaiah 45, I will give you the treasures of darkness. Is it really esoteric, meaning your melanin carbon? Why you talking this metaphysical shit? I heard your reputation is torn. I beg you, pun down. Don't fuck around with them allegations. I've been living my best life, pussy nigga under no stimulations. Been goddamn 5.2, high running no currency, and they starting to hate. It ain't my fault, the universe keep giving me my manifestations. Break it down, Gnostic scriptures, they call it me Satan. Run that back. Swear. Just being honest. No count. Hello. I keep an eye out for the numbers. I stay in contact synchronization. You ain't never met an entity where it ain't much divinity. So stop the debate. And let me go ahead and get into this. Just so you remember this. 9 to the 9th power, 9 star number in the universe. So I'm telling you, carbonated me and they hate you because you ignorant. You change different. We get metaphysical, so it's gonna be like learn. And we learn that we can change our shape of avatar and then shit. We become more eternal. I'm talking immortal, you did. Watch how the ancestors come in UFOs and swarm. Transcendent became death. Express what we wrong, but when you hear the information, don't be alarmed. They say to be calm when you do a little research on melanin. Getting deep into it, they gon' try to gain felonies. People been using our body for their recipes. They got niggas in the melatonin, what you telling me? You call yourself a god, man, that's blasphemy. If you don't know it's part of family, then don't debate with me. If the black woman ain't God, then it's lunacy. Now I need to be waking up, that's a threat to democracy. Hold up. Houston, we got a problem. Isaiah 45, I will give you the treasures of dark. Is it really esoteric, meaning your melanin carbon? Why you talking this metaphysical shit? I heard your reputation is torn. I beg your pardon, son, so don't fuck around with them allegations. I've been living my best like pussy nigga under no stipulation. Goddamn vibrating too high, running up currency, and they start to hate, and it ain't my fault the universe keep giving me my manifestations. Break it down, now this scripture, they call it Satan. We can talk about a little radiation too. No, you know what I'm talking about. I got the sun. I got the SUN coming up. I just gotta show you all types of motherfucking radiation and what's going on around the motherfucking planet. Cause we see the invasion been going. They fake alien invasion. That they've been trying to spew right there. We gonna discuss that. Bear with me. Just bear with me. If you got to come back, take a break. God damn it, come back, take a break. God damn it, I'm gonna need for nobody to be in the back of the class today. I'm gonna need for nobody to be nobody left behind. I'm gonna need everybody to the front of the motherfucking class today. I'm gonna need everybody to the motherfucking front. Oh shit, why did I run that back? I'm gonna need everybody to the front of the motherfucking class today. Everybody. Every motherfucking body. Hold on. Master teacher, master student. DeMarco.
Damn, Obi.
Too much corona mass injections in the ozone layer. It's getting eradicated. They were like, Marco, gon' keep it playing. When I was pushing on P, they were like, nigga, you can't even beat from the street. I did this shit to the T. I got it in my eyes and I crossed a cup of tea. They ain't even want beef. Couple gon' sit at the table, a nigga, we gon' feed. They said I'm vibrating too low. Bitch, I'm straight from the street. A nigga need to raise it up again. I'm gonna elevate it to the ground. I moved up to a couple pounds. They wanna see a nigga fall back down. Ooh. I'ma see it on a nigga, I'ma win no matter what I do. Elevated, they were like, nigga, no cap it, gon' keep it true. Feel like a bitch coop, set it off 22, no rule. I'ma paint a bitch ocean blue. Record deal, oh, goddamn, how to let the freestyle get loose. I'm the innovator now, nigga, they ain't even got no charisma. Charismatic, that's why she want me up in. I'm always hitting on. With the business, you already know they really wanna capture me. I'm straight from the 19 galaxy. Tell about the sexual alchemy. On when she comes, she finna start manifesting. Hold up, they be stressing cause they say they got blessings. Camera, fly out for the way that we step in. The really in the beginning, gotta get it seen. Don't vibrate on the only the Holy Spirit for protection. Don't get into the esoteric shit and break it down in section. We talk about the triple darkness of space, you know we got some questions. Ain't nothing I'm regretting. They like spit that shit reflection. Injections in the ozone layer. It's getting eradicated. They were like, Marco, gon' keep it playing. When I was pushing on P, they were like, nigga, you can't even beef on the street. So I did this shit to the T. I dotted them eyes, I crossed a cup of tea. They ain't even want beef. Go sit at the table, little nigga, we gon' feast. They say I'm vibrating too low. Bitch, I'm straight from the street. A nigga need to raise it up, I guess. I'm elevated to the ground. I moved up to a couple pounds. They wanna see a nigga fall back down. Ooh.
No money from the reparations because you ain't 100% black. You European.
Like I told you before. Like I told you before, if that's what it all boils down, you got kicked in the ass and slavery, your mother got raped, that's all it boils down to. It's $1 billion.
So you go to the mall? Hold on, bear with me, y'all. Hold on, I got another junk, because I'm going to play that bite. I'm going to play that bite right there. I'm going to play that bite right there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, I'm trying to goddamn fuck up the goddamn subjugated, managerial, dilapidated, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fuck your disc up with this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fuck everything up in your lower lumbar G3 area. Where that goddamn video at? Hold on, where that? Where my shit at? I be forgetting what money's in that I did this shit. Hold on, there you go. October. Motherfucking October. I should have had this bitch on the speaker. Hold on, let me see, can I put this on the speaker? And see, can y'all hear it? Hold on, let me see, can y'all hear it? Hold on, bear with me. 666 in the comment section if you can hear this song good. I'm finna play it right now. Hold on. 999 if it's distorted. 999 if it's distorted. 666 if we rolling. Can y'all hear that?
When I was down bad, they ain't even vote me. They ain't really want to give me no energy. I had to run up a little bit of currency.
999 if you can't hear it. 666 if you can hear it.
When I call up 30 y'all in my stick, they were like, do you really got the main script? Too many bars, I ain't got to talk the drill. They were like, that nigga too enlightening. Ain't no lightning striking. Had to beat the nigga out like Tyson. Paul, the nigga that trifling. She ain't wanna fuck when I ain't have bread. I ran my money, yeah, she wanna give it. Fuck on the first night, she ain't scared. Oh, these hoes, they too petty. Too messy, you really couldn't get it. And check out my vision, the way that I'm spitting. Meeting the big man, they don't step on the spot. Tongue twisted and gifted.
I don't know if y'all can hear. So I'm just playing it from my phone. I ain't know if y'all can hear it, so I'm just playing it from my phone.
When I was down bad, they ain't even vote me. They ain't really want to give me no energy. I had to run up a little bit of currency.
Hold up.
Now they really want to try to fuck my frequency.
Hold up.
They ain't talking about beef, but they spit this.
Hold up.
When I call up 30 y'all in my stick.
Hold up.
They were like, do you really got the main strip?
Hold up.
Too many bars, I ain't got to talk the drill. They were like, that nigga too enlightening. Ain't no lightning striking. Had to beat the nigga out like Tyson.
Pause.
Nigga that trifling. She ain't wanna fuck when I ain't have bread. I ran my money, yeah, she wanna give it. Fuck on her first night, she ain't scared. Oh, these hoes, they too petty. Too messy, you really couldn't get it. And check out my vision, the way that I'm spitting. Meeting the big man, they don't step on the spot. Tongue twisted and gifted. Hold on, let me bring it back. I got a head out of myself. Make me gonna lose breath. I've been high as fuck. Got like a... Hold up, I ain't even done, it's a freestyle. I can't even that quick. Nigga just mad cause I still to the spot and the bitch say I'm the shit. Do we get to talk about illumination? Do we get to talk about the Hall game? I mean, do we get to talk about the pioneer grand, but they wouldn't even understand? Do I had to go hell like a hypothalamus? That was like you getting not a character. I had her back, no chiropractor. These niggas ain't never actor. I guess they knew the beat. Hold up, nigga, what I do in the sheets with your baby mama.
It ain't new to me.
You already know how I am, little nigga, when it comes to beat. I'ma tell about justice. I was all on the block that thuggin'. You gonna have to call up a couple judges. When I fly the Drake, go and get the bustin'. That was like he was on the block hustling. Yeah, yo, mama was a customer. Hold up, nigga, don't struggle that. You already know they gon' fuck with us. I had to get this shit from an interest. Had to fuck with them from a distance. They wanna change to the pigment. I speak the boy, they don't wanna listen. Never like, nigga, why you talking about slaves? Why you talking about all sharecroppers? Why you ain't talking about a lot of group? Why you ain't talking about a teleprompter? Why you talking about the motherfucking color in Bentley? I ain't even looking forward. Falling on their head, don't even know the score. Real, this shit be sweating out my pores. I ain't with all the litigation, interrogation, investigation. What the niggas talking about, you know what it is. I ain't going for debate. Yeah, I got issues. Wood scrap on the block with the pistols. Why the little nigga know what a tissue? Hold up, I'm calling in the igloo. I fuck that bitch and I don't miss you. And I never ever kiss you.
I'm lying.
Hold up, what the fuck am I gonna do? When I see myself out the cool. And I miss my mama to death. She like, nigga, I ain't going nowhere. I'm with you spiritually. They can't fuck with me physically. She fuck with me because I get her wet mentally. It ain't really sexually. We got too much chemistry. I move the atoms after me. Hold up, roll up the gas, I'm feeling good. They mad cause I'm coming from the hood. They saying that nigga up to no good. They be talking on social media, but I wish you would. Coming through for the greatness. They said I was destined for greatness. Come through, nigga, demonstrating. We get the shine, escapade. We all on the mission. Telling me about my journey. I couldn't take her to Tiffany's.
You already know my earnings.
Do this shit get biblical? I said this shit was astronomical. I ain't no philosopher. But you already know about the common cold. Step on the scene too clean. No couple of y'all that got no vaccine. Damn, niggas say that they don't too mean. You don't really even know my regime. We ain't gotta talk about a dynasty. If they don't really want to elaborate it. They say that the sun vacant. Tell them motherfucker to quit the hating. They trying to control nature. You don't even worry about a savior. Well, you took that vaccine anyway, and you said
You had a savior. What happened?
too hard with the Lakers.
Hold up.
You can fight like the Indiana Pacers. I'm cold like a motherfucking glacier. I kept a real naughty motherfucking hate us. Yeah.
Hold up, that was gonna play again. Now I want y'all to look at this screen. Y'all know I always show this goddamn UV index. I always show this goddamn UV index. Let me pull this up too. Let me pull this up too. Let me pull this up too. Fuck was I just finna pull up? Oh, dang, I had to reach back in the goddamn. Come on. Hold on, let's go into these goddamn couple of these goddamn various focal points. LaTantra. Hold up. Y'all see it? Hold on. Y'all see that? Pull the chakra colors up. Green, little yellow, little orange, little red, little purple. Sun exposure. This is when your skies is green. Not just when because your skies is blue. That's the whole part of the Project Blue Beam, alien fake invasion and all that shit. Sky being blue. One of the key things to the chemtrails is to hold together the contrast, the color of the blueness of the sky, and it also has the nanoparticles in it that helps hold up the dome, the firmament, the ozone layer, the magnetic field, magnetic fields, which is your atmospheres, and it also keeps your holographic computerized sky together. So when we looking at them skies being orange, East Coast. Also, I think they said the goddamn smoked and traveled to Texas. Texas with orange skies. This is moderate radiation. You got to wear these certain people that's allergic to the sun have to wear protective clothing and shit. You see red skies, that's high frequency, vibration, radiation. You see them goddamn purple skies, that's very, 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 very high. Very, 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 very. Stay your ass indoors. Stay your ass indoors when this radiation kicks up. If you not got the blood of the sun, as some say. If you ain't a child of the motherfucking sun. Even when your skies is blue, radiation is high. Radiation is high. Deadly, but mostly absorbed by Earth's atmosphere, which is your magnetic fields. Your magnetic field. Your chemtrails, your ozone layer, your stratosphere, your exosphere, your stratosphere, and all those goddamn spheres. As you can see, this shit say damaging rays cause skin cancer, dangerous in between 10 a.m., 4 p.m., more easily blocked by glass and clothes. Now, let me pull this video up right here. Hold on. Let me pull this goddamn video up right here so we can be more goddamn specific. Let me pull this goddamn sniper rifle out and touch bases right quick. Pull this sniper rifle out and bring it goddamn home. Let me pin the tail on the donkey on this motherfucker right quick. Hold up. So we can be more specific. Nope. Put this. Hold on. Nope. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. There we go. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on. Bear with me. So I got how long? Right here. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on. I always play this video, but hold on. Hold on. Bear with me. I don't got damn ass to go off. Hold on. Bear with me.
People, get over it. By the time these young people get ready to have children, they will realize that as the hole in the ozone layer gets larger and larger, more and more sunlight is allowed to enter our environment, and more people who have pale faces are going to die of melanoma, which is a skin cancer that you get if you don't have enough melanin in your skin. Let me tell you, people of color are going to be very much in demand for reproduction in the future. And mark my words, you're laughing now, but you wait 20 years. You won't even have to wait 20 years, because they're going to see that if they want their children, their grandchildren, and their great-grandchildren to survive, they're going to have some melanin in their skin. That's the way it's going to be. This is going to take care of itself.
So we are already seeing Mrs. Jane Elliott's prediction coming to reality. We are seeing a
as to why specifically black guys?
Yes, black guys are...
Okay.
Next clip, and I'll meet you guys at the end.
Black guys or white guys?
Black guys.
Okay, can you elaborate as to why specifically black guys?
Yes, black guys are melanated, and I want my children to survive, and I know that the only way for them to survive in the future is for them to have melanin in their skin. So that's the way for me to, make my legacy continue.
Okay.
Guys at the end.
Black guys or white guys?
Black guys.
Okay, can you elaborate as to why specifically black guys?
Yes, black guys are melanated, and I want my children to survive. And I know that the only way for them to survive in the future is for them to have melanin in their skin. So that's the way for me to, make my legacy continue.
Okay, I like that answer. That's actually a really unique answer.
So it's not going to be about
did to me. People, get over it. By the time these young people get ready to have children, they will realize that as the hole in the ozone layer gets larger and larger, more and more sunlight is allowed to enter our environment.
Now let's go back right here. Along with it. God damn it, where I went? Hold on. Gotta go back. I'm gonna go right here. Then we're gonna go right here. We're gonna go back right here so we can see this again. Then UV index, exposure scale. Now let's go right here. Let's go right here. Let's go right here. Can we go right there? Come on now. No, we done seen this. Come on. I'm showing you what's going on. I want some motherfucking smoke. I'll show you now. Come on. We ain't dropping jewels, but we dropping jewels like a motherfucking sunken treasure ship. Hold on, we finna go there. Smoking, goddamn. Yeah, it's firms, alright. Goddamn radiation. Goddamn radiation. Goddamn red iron oxide. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. They ain't gonna be able to control this shit no more. Ain't gonna be able to control this shit no more. Come on now. You see what I'm looking at. Hold up. Master teacher, master student. DeMarco. What's behind? Too much corona mass injections in the ozone layer. It's getting eradicated. They be like, Marco, go on, keep it player. When I'm pushing on P's, they be like, nigga, you can't even be from the street. Did this shit to the T. Got them eyes across a cup of tea. They ain't even gonna be. Cause we gon' sit at the table, little nigga, we gon' feed her. They said I'm vibrating too low. Bitch, I'm straight for the street. A nigga need to raise it up, I guess. I'ma elevate it to the crown. I moved up to a couple pounds. Wanna see a nigga fall back down. I'ma see it on the nigga, I'ma win no matter what I do. Elevated, they were like, nigga, no cap it, gone, keep it true. Feel like a best coach, set it off 22, no rule. I'ma break the big ocean blue. Record deal, oh, goddamn, mighty let the freestyle get loose. I'm the animator, no nigga, they ain't even got no charisma. Charismatic, that's why she want me up in, I'm always hitting on. Damn, Obi. The business, you already know they really wanna capture me. I'm straight from the 19 galaxy. Tell about the sexual alchemy. When she comes, she finna start manifesting. Hold up, they be stressing cause they say they got blessings. Cap up, back out for the way that we step in. The realest nigga in the beat, you ain't gotta guess it. Don't vibrate on, but don't need the Holy Spirit for protection. I'm getting to the esoteric shit and break it down in section. When we talk about the triple dark, this is a space you
red and they like
Damn, Obi.
reflect. Too much corona mass ejections in the ozone layer. It's getting eradicated. They're like, Marco, don't keep the player. Pushing on P's, they be like, nigga, you can't even beat from the streets. Did this shit to the T, that is the eyes across the cup of tea. They ain't even want beef, cause we gon' sit at the table, little nigga, we gon' feast. They say I'm vibrating too low, bitch, I'm straight from the street. A nigga need to raise it up, I guess. I'm elevated to the ground. I moved up to a couple pounds, they wanna see a nigga fall back down. You can't get no money from the reparations because you ain't 100% black. Your opinion. That's one way to do it. Then again, on the other hand, I don't give a shit about you all getting some money. That's right. See what I'm saying? Damn,
Obi.
Like I told you before. If that would all fall down, you got to get the ass and slavery. Your brother got raped, and that's all it boils down to is $1 billion. So you can go to the mall.
Alright, let y'all hit them describe radiation, but call it poor air quality. But talking about poor air quality on our hill, but they spraying chemtrails every day.
So we are seeing these pictures of what the air looks like outside, but what are the health effects of this hazardous smoke for people who can't avoid it? Joining us now, Dr. Lee Vinokur, emergency physician. Doctor, it is good to see you. Thanks so much for being here.
Good to be here, Natasha. Thank you.
What is the smoke doing to people's lungs if they have to go outside? I mean, because we're hearing some reports in some areas worse than smoking 5 cigarettes or more.
Yeah, it is. And it's not, some people say, oh, it's just a minor haze. I think it'll be okay. Well, that minor haze means there's lots of particulate matter. So there's toxic things. The products of combustion can be carbon monoxide. There can be little bits of ash. And some of it is so fine that it's like 30 times smaller than the width of a human hair. So when you inhale it, it can go deep in your lungs. And what happens in your lungs is it sets up inflammation, it triggers coughing, you can get bronchitis. If you have asthma, it's an exacerbation. It decreases your oxygen levels. So people that have heart problems can actually have heart attacks, strokes. I mean, these are the things that sometimes in areas where it's very bad, we'll see coming into the emergency department. Yep. So it is very toxic.
For most people who don't have pre-existing conditions, are we talking about just maybe a day of a scratchy throat if you have to go outside? Or can it be so bad that it can actually cause long-lasting damage if that inflammatory response gets triggered?
Yes. Well, if you really have healthy lungs, it still potentially could damage them, especially if it's going on for several days and it's that very high index that they talked about. Lower index, it's more critical for people that are more sensitive and more vulnerable. And those people are the elderly, children, people with lung problems, people that have immune compromise. I mean, they should have goggles on too with N95 masks. I mean, I know they're uncomfortable. We just went through 2 or 3 years with masks, lifetime exposure. But really, 4 or 5 days of this exposure is still potentially dangerous, and it's much more concentrated.
Very last question, doctor, in just about 5 or 10 seconds. For people wanting to walk their dogs or take their animals outside, is it dangerous for them? Should we be keeping our dogs inside?
Yeah, you are, but it's hard to avoid if your dogs have to go.
Man, look at that radiation. Y'all seen that radiation, goddamn.
Just some photos of what happened in New York Wednesday, Thursday, because of the wildfires of Canada. Bad on the eastern coast, especially New York City and in Philadelphia as well. Them in the Spanish Peninsula and the Canary Islands, I think. And that's when the sand from the Sahara Desert, or any desert, if you like, in a different desert, the sand gets blown by the wind. And that's a really typical phenomenon if you live close to the. I mean, this is the first thing I thought when I saw this color of the sky, because it's which is this takes like a full 2 weeks. I respect the science of the blue marble.
Man. Hold on. Hold on, bear with me. Hold on, bear with me.
from the Canadian wildfires continues to shroud over New York. A record-breaking smog has also covered other
eerie scenes. Seems like an apocalypse, something right out of a doomsday movie. Yellow haze. New York's famous skyline, usually visible for miles, appeared to vanish in an otherworldly veil of smoke. More than 100 million people across the northeastern United States and extending west to Chicago and south to Atlanta. Dry conditions are expected to persist for months. These images are a grim reminder of how climate change is worsening the scale of wildfires worldwide. Rising temperatures lead to longer and more time for climate action is now. Bureau Report. We are.
Let's dive a little deeper. Let's dive just a little bit deeper. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold on. We're gonna go right here. Yeah, we're gonna go right here. Hold on, bear with me. Hold on, bear with me. We're gonna go right here. Hold on, bear with me. Hold on, bear with me. Pull this photo up right quick. Pull these photos. Multiple. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me. What's going on? What's going on? Why it ain't showing up? Hold on, bear with me. Okay. There we need to be at right there. Hold on. Hold on, bear with me. God damn. Hold on, bear with me, y'all. Moving a little slow. Got that bitch up, right? Yeah. They want to go toe-to-toe with a nigga, but shit, we don't really give a fuck. Fuck you mean, little nigga, you ain't really want to fight, but shit, I'm pistol talk. That was like you got down to your root. Shock, boy, you vibrate low. Let me bring this shit to the maximum so you already know how it go. They want to see them UFO. You look in the side, you see them close. Look in the sky, you knowing that is in the skies when I go. Drip this shit here cold. Need to put me off and go. They were like, you got up in the streets and we just heard you fall. What you mean? Couldn't walk a fucking mile off in my shoe. Let on stealth. Tell me if it's beef, little nigga, you know what it do. We'll slide. We ain't pulling up, little nigga, it ain't quiet. We ain't airing nothing out until somebody
say they wanna pull up, got them prices on my head. Big 30 like I'm big 30 plus I'm never scared. Well prepared, but this shit was in the past and I don't dwell. It really got sticky, it got deeper than the well. This is cosmic energy and they got people under spell. I said MK Ultra probably was the best to go to hell. Hold up, nigga, too many metro tunes, we don't need a scale. Niggas talking like they want it, but I swear I wish you did. I mean, I wish a nigga would, and I trip a dog dare. We ain't playing the motherfucking game. They say it ain't fair. But I'm gonna pull this video up, goddamn portals opening up and shit, leading to other worlds, goddamn beyond these motherfucking ice walls and shit, inner earth and shit. Hold on, these goddamn tropical lands that resides beyond these so-called ice walls. Hold on, bear with me. Hold on. They know I told you. Hold on. I told you this shit coming down, goddamn. This shit coming down. I told you they know we superheroes. You feel me? Worshiping their music so much. Got a low vibration frequency. Attached to the motherfuckers. You stay away from your motherfucking true self. These motherfuckers are bruising children and putting it in your motherfucking face every day. Motherfuckers don't even give a fuck. Hold on. Bear with me. Let me share that. Share that. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, okay. You see it. Motherfuckers paying attention. Motherfuckers is paying attention. To what they covering up. Hold on, we gonna get deeper with this shit. That little motherfucker talking about, oh man, your camera just need clean. Y'all see what circle? Oh, your camera just need cleaning. Your camera on your phone needs cleaning. The camera on your phone needs cleaning. Hold on. Come on now. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Just like I see it. Y'all see it just like I see it. Y'all see it just like I see it. Hold on, let me see if I can play this right here. See if I can play this video right here. See if I can play this video right here. I'm at Instagram. Hold on, I think I was on Instagram. Oh, let me see that I shared. I might have shared it on my page. Hold on, bear with me.
Look at this, right? Now look at this. Look. So this is Nibiru, the destroyer. But we know it's not a destroyer. It is a destroyer of old worlds, 3D worlds. Now check this photo out, y'all. How many planetary bodies do you see here? Let's zoom in. How about now? How many? I count 1, 2, destroyer 3D worlds. See if I can see that. Check this photo out, y'all. How many planetary bodies do you see here? Let's zoom in. How about now? How many? I count 1, 2. Hold up. Hold on. Hold up. Hold on, let me see how to take this off. Settings. All right. Let me take this out right here. Let's see if I can see it now. Yeah, I can't see it. 3, 4. Okay, and we already know there's nothing behind the sun. Here's another picture. Again, thank y'all for sending me these videos and these pictures. Look. The wings of the Nibiru. Look at this. Look at that. It's just dancing. But you can clearly see this is multiple objects, one behind the other. This video right here takes the cake. Watch. See, I've been telling y'all this is why they make y'all update your phones. They block your camera from seeing certain things. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look. This is some Dragon Ball Z shit right here. I've been telling y'all have no idea what your skies look like. We're subjugated to a dome. See, I told y'all, the sky is the biggest projector. And to stop you from looking at the biggest projector, they had to do a smoke screen on your ass. So you can't see what's behind that projector. See, this is some Dragon Ball Z shit. They've been always telling us about this. Wasn't this your favorite show growing up? I know it was mine. Look at the Dragon Ball Z. Look at this. See, when they talk about Goku and Vegeta, they're talking about us, right? Because we are the Saiyans. Saiyan, Homo sapien. And you know they're talking about us because Goku and Vegeta's hair stands up. Our ether is the only hair that stands up. I'll do a live on this later. See, we got the 7 Dragon Balls, right? So now they're mixing the 7 chakras. The 7 chakras. And now what does that look like? A sun, doesn't it? Right? The grand solar flash, look. The solar flash, the grand solar flash that's about to happen, that's going to happen. Look, when the 7 chakras as the 7 planets are aligned, this wakes up your fatherhood, your Kundalini energy. The dragon represents the Kundalini energy, where you can make a wish. My wish is to get out of here. That brings up, let me pull this up right here. Hold up. Look at it, right? Bear with me. Hold on. Bear with me.
Bear with me. I need to make that a song. Bear with me. I need to make that a song, goddamn. Bear with me. 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 Y'all alright? Bear with me. 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 Y'all alright? Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Alright, I'll turn the goddamn Lenny Kravitz in this motherfucker. Turn the goddamn Bob Marley in this bitch. Turn the goddamn Lenny Kravitz in this motherfucker.
That's basically what we're saying. All the luminaries have their own paths. Oscillations, secondary, third, and fourth oscillations, and eventually they all line up again. And eventually, they complete an even bigger cycle, fully lining up. And this only happens once every 6,000 years. So on December 21st, 2020, Mercury at the center, our sun in this domain,
Don't know what year.
Mars in the next domain, and Saturn in the last domain, and all the moons on the other side will all stop and align in the same direction, on the same path and gradient at the same time for the first time in 6,000 years. This is what we hypothesize is the long-awaited return of the sun/sun, or Christ, the galactic alignment, return of Nibiru, or Planet X, or consciousness, the great solar event. This cosmic solar alignment will take 3 days to fully align, starting on the 21st of December and ending on the 25th of December. The electromagnetic torus fields in all 4 realms will either disappear or open up or weaken due to this galactic solar alignment. This is the opening of the portals or windows of the heavens spoken of in the Bible. This opening should occur for 7 days, from the 25th to the 31st of December 2020.
I don't know how long.
That also means everyone on Earth will all be able to see all the different wandering solar systems of all the domains clearly in our skies. Everyone will have 20/20 vision. And if you think about it logically, if all the luminaries are at their lowest points, that would make everything above us easy to see, bright, and crystal clear. On a side note, isn't it interesting that we've all been conditioned to be the most busy during the specific time of year every year, and blinded to the Earth's true oscillations, signs, and beauty? Yeah, we celebrate. However, the ways we do it and the reasons we do it are perverted. Even with how many trees we cut down every year to carry out a ritual, which could actually be a geocentric ritual, is about to repeat itself again. This phenomenon will affect and change our atmospheric conditions as well. These events periodically happen over cyclical time in various scales. The last big one occurred in 1859 and was called the Carrington event. Feel free to look it up. The one coming in 2020 is going to be much, much bigger. This solar alignment is meant to realign cosmic energy and consciousness within the various earthly domains and realms of our Earth. This energy blast will begin at the center of the Earth, or the North Pole. It will spiral outwards towards the edge and bounce back towards the center over a very short period of time. The event itself will be triggered by an electromagnetic sonic boom that will look like what we know as a nuclear atomic bomb. Don't worry though, it will not be an atomic bomb. However, it will positively be nuclear. It will give humanity a new, clear vision for the future, individually and collectively. It will give us 20/20 vision. We suspect the current powers that be will attempt to use this natural cosmic event as the ultimate false flag. They may say aliens did it, or it was caused by global warming, or an attack from across the world. This sonic boom of electromagnetic energy may shut down our entire electric grid instantaneously, causing a collapse of our financial, socioeconomic, political, and collective cultural existence as we know it. And thus, this event may be used to pave the way for a new order in our world. But this cosmic event is not to be feared. It is a natural process to allow growth within our individual and collective consciousness. The greenish astral rays that this event will create will cover the entire plane of our Earth for a short period of time. Again, it is not to be feared. Governments and authorities will most likely tell us that this green mist caused by this event is a toxin. They will tell us to stay indoors and not go outside into the radiation. Avoid it at all costs. They will say it's harmful radiation. And it will be. For those who have heavy metals in their bodies, i.e. vaccines, iron from meat eating, etc. But for those without harmful chemicals in their bodies, the radiation will radiate and activate dormant DNA, potentially giving you supernatural abilities. Maybe not Superman-like, however, a heavy increase in consciousness and your 5 senses will be expected. And for those of us planning to make the pilgrimage up north to the central realm of our Earth.
Now let's go right here. Remember he said they're going to say aliens did it. This is a Hollywood script.
Well, journalists say, follow the money. We physicists say, follow the evidence. Follow the people who have access to the evidence. Now, this is right out of a Hollywood script. In the past, we've had farmers and suburbanites say they saw something out there. The burden of proof was on them to prove that they were extraterrestrial visitations. Now the burden of proof has shifted. Now the Pentagon has to prove that these aren't extraterrestrial. And now we have this senior Pentagon official, former Pentagon official David Garouche, who says that there are evidence of not just the wreckage of UFOs, but an intact vessel, perhaps even the bodies. And again, the difference is that this is no longer just a farmer or a suburbanite saying they saw something out there. Now there is a debate within the Pentagon itself at the highest level, with different people within the military contradicting each other. And so I think that this is a good thing, because now perhaps the truth will come out.
So one of the claims that David Grush makes is that the evidence he has witnessed suggests that of the crash wreckage, some of the crash wreckage that's been retrieved, the elements are not of human origin. And he also states that they've recovered pilots, maybe singular, but it seemed as though it was of non-human species. And I can only imagine that that sort of gets your spidey senses tingling. What are your thoughts about that kind of possibility?
Well, I'm a scientist. We have to be open to the truth and to data. That's what we physicists work on. The more information we get, the better. Now, so far, we have not seen the smoking gun. We have not seen evidence of DNA, for example, from these alien bodies. We haven't seen alien transistors and alien circuits. That would clinch it right there. No ifs, ands, or buts. As soon as we have alien DNA or an alien chip, end of story. However, we're not there yet, because we just have eyewitness accounts of people who've encountered these things, but we don't have the smoking gun. And until we have the smoking gun, we scientists have to reserve our final judgment. But the very fact that we're talking about this at all is amazing. The burden of proof has shifted. Now the Pentagon has to prove that these aren't extraterrestrial. This is, I think, a milestone.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you and I are talking about this, and not because it was on, News of the World or a supermarket tabloid, is pretty remarkable. This is coming from a man who was an Air Force veteran, former member of the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency. He's a whistleblower. He's not, a quack. And so I'm, on one hand, I can't quite believe that there's a non-human pilot that was recovered. On the other hand, sometimes I wonder if we just think we're way smarter than we are. And by the way, Dr. Kaku, you're one of the smartest people I've ever known.
Yeah, I think we're just beginning to understand how gorgeous.
Let's go right here.
A perfect superstorm is coming, like a Carrington event, and you better be ready. When this event occurs, it's going to be similar to the one that was on September the 1st of 1859, a massive solar flare with the energy of 10 billion atomic bombs. The flare spewed electrified gas and subatomic particles toward the Earth, and the resulting geomagnetic storm was dubbed the Carrington event. It was the largest on record to have struck the planet. And something else is happening with that. You know what? In the eastern sky, it was red. It was red. And we got September the 2nd, magnetic mayhem resulting from the second storm from it. It literally, you want to have a sky on fire? Probably going to have a sky on fire, but you ain't going to be able to look at it online because the internet is going to be out, because the eastern sky during this time, the eastern sky appeared blood red, and it seemed the brightest exactly in the east, as the sun, let me read this you off, as though the full moon was rising rather than the sun. It extended almost to the zenith. Blood red. It's like a passage in the Bible. This is from the History Channel. This is how they describe it.
It is the police call everybody will be talking about. Thanks for joining us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Denise Valdez.
I'm Brian Loftus. A family says something crashed into their backyard, prompting them to call 911, saying they saw creatures walking around.
Our 8 News Now investigators digging into this for weeks now. And tonight, our David Charnes with the video you will only see on 8 News Now. David?
Right, Denise, sources telling the 8 News Now investigators that several agencies believe something landed or crashed. Whether it was non-humans or not, it certainly scared the people living on this property. Now, before we show you that video, listen to their call for help.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we're terrified of it.
So there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes, like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
Okay.
Well, the 8 News Now investigators obtaining video as officers then responded to the call you just heard. You'll see the officers also saw something in the sky that night, but the big question is, what was it, and is it all connected?
Leave her alone.
It's almost midnight on May 1st when a Las Vegas Metro police officer's body cam catches this, something flashing low in the sky.
911 emergency.
Minutes later,
there's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Someone calls 911 reporting 2 large figures in their backyard.
No, I'm still nervous right now.
The 8 News Now investigators obtaining another officer's video as he's sent to the Northwest Valley home.
I have butterflies, bro. Everyone saw a shooting star. Then these people say there's aliens in their backyard.
By now, it's more than an hour after that bright light. Officers meeting up with the caller and his family.
What'd you see?
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard? Or
they see like a big, that's what they say. They see like a big something with light.
What I saw right now, I do believe in it.
Police walk into the backyard to investigate, but Metro blacked out that part of the video because it's considered private property. What's clear, they're taking this call seriously.
Hey, this might sound like a really dumb question, But did you guys see anything fall out of the sky?
Asking others what they
Yes.
saw.
I would normally discount it as nothing. However, seeing as one of my partners said they saw it too, only reason I'm actually investigating it further.
That investigation turning up no concrete answers as of Wednesday. Whatever or whoever fell into that yard, long gone within minutes.
Oh, hey, if those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
So yeah, this is quite weird, Brian was saying as we're watching this story. Now, we've been in contact with the family in that video, and as you heard in that 911 call, they seem very reasonable and honestly quite scared as you heard them in the call. No, they don't seem impaired in any way. And whatever crashed by the time that police got there was gone, but sources say that there's really no dispute. Something was in their yard. Exactly what? We do not know.
I mean, it's so interesting. So like the Metro...
Far away, Nellis Air Force Base not far. I checked in with them. They say they are not involved at all, and we are waiting.
Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on. They keep it rolling.
So they moved up the timeline first from 2030 to 2025. And what they wanted is any natural born humans created in the divine image of God, natural, would have to be depopulated by 2025. And they are pretty on target. I do not believe, given my faith, I believe that there will be a remnant, but they are going to make great strides. And they are bringing on the new humans. The new humans began coming forth from the vaccinated parents. And soon they won't even use a human to gestate. Everything, according to the United Nations mandate, there can be nothing from nature, not even reproduction. So that will have to be done in a laboratory. That's why we're seeing things like artificial wombs and that type of thing. Yes, the World Economic Forum said in the third week of January 2021 that they were going to put the platforms, which is like the Moderna, the mRNA, and various other platforms, into the entire food supply by the end of 2021. In December, they came out and said that that had been accomplished. So the only time that you're not getting those platforms is if you grow something that's heirloom organic on your own property. And even then, it's going to have some synthetic biology and nanoparticles from the air and also the water.
They got the dead bodies in the water.
Because it is so deep, it can take forever. Okay, so as you can see, this topic is a very hot topic on social media. And I'm going to get on it because I'm going to break a few things down that people are not talking about. Now, Russia's real name is Tartaria. And the reason why is because Russia is on the lands of the Tartaria civilization. When they invaded Tartaria, they ended up calling it Russia after that invasion. Now, who is the Tartarians? They are the Titans. Who is the Titans? Every black and brown person you see globally. They are the primordial beings, the Netta. Now, as you can see, Russia just opened up their cellar that had books of black people. As you can see, they're behind closed doors worshiping who? You. While they got you looking outside of yourself, worshiping some white man. Y'all need to understand this is bigger than what you think. Russia is sitting on tons of knowledge, tons of books that comes from the Tartarian civilization, which is our ancient civilization. Everybody that you see in these
all
books
over the world
is all black. You don't see a blue-eyed person in sight. See, they know who you are. That's why they worship you behind closed doors. But they got you looking outside of yourself. keeping you confused and in a state of confusion, looking for some savior when you are the Christ, the anointed one. We're talking about a bloodline of primordial beings. Every black and brown person you see that is in this entire realm are the anointed ones. They are the Christ. And these people know that. We were considered the sacrificial lamb. They sacrificed our civilizations, our people, in order for their kind to live in this realm and to survive. They made our heaven into a hell and made our heaven their heaven. We was the ones, the Christ, that they had to sacrifice. Who do you think they hung on trees? In the Old Testament, it tells you that they were hung on trees. It wasn't a cross, it was a tree. But in the New Testament, they say that it was a cross. It was your ancestors who died on a tree that they call the cross, that they hung on a cross, hung on the trees. Our people was the sacrificial lamb because they had to sacrifice us in order for them to survive in our realm. I need y'all to understand this is deeper than you will ever know. And the reason why all of this information is starting to come out is because we are in Revelation. Revelation just means revealing what's hidden. So everything that is hidden is coming to the front. Ain't nothing gonna be left hidden. The truth will prevail. And it's coming out. Just
base. The guard-shaped ship appeared over the Air Force Base. These cigar-shaped ships were over a mile in length. One of them landed on the airport landing strip area. When it touched the ground, it created an earthquake like about a 3.540. It terrified everybody in the area. The back of this craft opened up, and several hundred young men with huge, heavy weapons came out of two sides of the ship and formed a protection line around the ship. And the people at that Air Force base, the commander, had a meeting with the individuals that were aboard this ship. And this particular race that landed those ships and that are seen in these huge cigar-shaped ships, they are a black race. They look like African Americans. They were about 6'4", 6'5". These tight-fitting black leather outfits on, and the weapons that they came out of the ship with, they were huge weapons. And if you've ever seen a race of people that were conquerors, that had never been conquered, they've got this look about them of arrogance. That's exactly what these extraterrestrials had, and they informed these people at this American Air Force Base that not only were they from a militaristic society, but they had controlled a large portion of the galaxy that we live in. And this was the statement that Ronald Reagan was making to the United Nations when he said that if all the countries on the planet realized that there was a threat from outer space and from an alien civilization, we would all come together, but he was not allowed to make this statement. What I tell you is true. Hey, I'm telling you, look, base. The guard-shaped ship appeared over the Air Force Base. These cigar-shaped ships were over a mile in length. One of them landed on the airport landing strip area. When it touched the ground, it created an earthquake like about a 3.5 4. It terrified everybody in the area. The back of this craft opened up, and several hundred young men with huge, heavy weapons came out of two sides of the ship and formed a protection line around the ship. And the people at that Air Force base, the commander, had a meeting with the individuals that were aboard this ship. And this particular race that landed those ships and that are seen in these huge cigar-shaped ships, they are a black race. They look like African Americans. They were about 6'4", 6'5". These tight-fitting black leather outfits on, and the weapons that they came out of the ship with, they were huge weapons. And if you've ever seen a race of people that were conquered, that had never been conquered, they've got this look about them of arrogance. That is exactly what these extraterrestrials had, and they informed these people at this American Air Force base that not only were they from a militaristic society, but they had controlled a large portion of the galaxy that we live in. And this was the statement that Ronald Reagan was making to the United Nations when he said that if all the countries on the planet realized that there was a threat from outer space and from an alien civilization, we would all come together, but he was not allowed to make this statement. What I tell you is true.
Hey, I'm telling you, look, man. Get this stuff from the tail vision. So am I the only one who feels this way?
Pull this out right quick.
They have no idea what's going on because they get their stuff from the tail vision. So am I the only one who feels this way? Don't be surprised.
Hold on, I'm moving right along. Bear with me. Oh, I can play another one. Hold on, let me go down. See if I got another one right up in here. Right here.
As humans, I believe that we were manufactured somewhere else. I'll just call it like I see it. The historical record to me looks like that this world we're living on already had basically black people, African Americans in different geographical areas. Then all of a sudden we had Mongolic types in different types of areas. Then all of a sudden we have what basically we call Cro-Magnon, which are not the people that were told to be black. Why'd you go from this to this? Alright, now you've been on waiting for this my honest review. I got to be cat. Oh, okay, so 10. Intensifying cream, smells unbelievable. Extreme intensified tan. Here we go. Our hydrating tan accelerator is perfect for those who want to achieve the perfect tan, okay? Alright, your bit is back. There is no fucking cream on this TikTok that can make you darker than what this is making you. Like, literally, how could you get darker than this? Like, obviously, you could get darker than this. Okay, so you do want to be black? Literally, this has changed my life because I couldn't, from that colour that I was on my last video, I couldn't move from that colour. Like, I kept on staying that one colour and I was aggravating. So you wanted to get darker or you wanted to get black? Like, it's making me darker that I couldn't get. So it was already dark. You were already dark? My first time of trying this made me black. The obsession with black is real. But let's dig deep.
What is this? Jamaican black castor oil. Now, I'm no hair expert, but I do have Google. Here we go. Useful for hair types 3A, 4A, 3B, and the list goes on. Okay. Hair type 4, hair type 4B, and hair type 3C. Now, what similarities do you see? Like I always say, black women are the blueprint, yet they are the most disrespected women on this fucking earth. Yet white women will dehumanize black women for the features, and yet be the first ones to swipe the credit cards that look just like them. To lip injections, to BBLs, to tanning, and now sticky edges. Sticky bangs? What the heck is sticky bangs? White women have discovered laid edges and are calling them sticky. Oh my gosh, I almost fell. Oh God. So white women, just say you want to be black and get it over with. Also, stop getting mad every time I go on a date with a black woman just because you assume that I should want to date you because you've been told by society your entire life that you are the beauty standard because of all the things in the media from billboards, movies, TV shows, and everything else. When in fact, black women are the fucking blueprint. My name's Eric Stone. Dos.
Moving right along. Moving right over fucking along. Hold on. Now let's go right here. Put it in right here. I'm gonna put it in right here. Bear with me. Alright, there you go. Alright, hold on. I think I did that one. Okay, let's go right. Let me see.
Anomaly that's showing up in cameras. These anomalies quite possibly could be in the sky. We're going to come back and take a look at 3 separate incidents of these unusual artifacts showing up in sky footage. Also in this video, I've got new video footage of the pink fireball that was spotted in the sky a couple of nights ago. Sunrise or sunset. Checking in on the GOES X-ray flux. These are recent solar flares, and the activity's been on a slow incline. You can see there's been basically a steady C flare type of energy coming off the sun for the last 24 hours. And the obvious reason for the increase in solar activity is the Earth-facing side of the sun, sunspots in active regions. We have some turning away from the Earth right now as I do this video, and a collection of brand new ones that are turning towards the Earth, and they'll be facing Earth here in about 48 hours. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. Looks about the same today, all the way across Canada, down into the United States. Been like that now for weeks. And there's a new wildfire up here north of New Brunswick. You can see it right there on Zoom Earth. You can see new wildfires down here in Nova Scotia, scorching through the skies of the Central Plains. Video footage here sent in by Daniel from May 30th around 9:57 p.m. He happened to notice what looked like a pink fireball flying through the sky from his motorcycle at a stoplight. Another video here by Joe Bullock out of Jefferson Davis County, Mississippi. Also from May 30th. He had a really good view of this thing. He caught most of the activity as it was re-entering the atmosphere. This ended up being a Dragon capsule from the ISS, the International Space Station, returning 4 astronauts. back to planet Earth. And this thing ended up landing safely out in the Gulf of Mexico, Rockport, Arkansas. PC Wilson to the sky. Rachel Geeson in this video footage from May 1st of a camera that caught a fireball right back here. Watch, you're going to see a bright green fireball enter the field of view from high in the sky and just happened to be in the field of view of this camera. Watch again, you're going to see it right there basically fall through the sky on the night of May 1st of 2023. And here's another one that fell through the sky. This one goes back a couple of years, but it's still relevant. It's a good video of a large, slow-moving fireball sent in by Timothy, and this footage was picked up on his outdoor security camera, and there it disappears behind the tree. Second look. I've seen these for years, and 9 out of 10 times I dismiss these as reflections. But these I'm willing to take a second look at because you can see the obvious reflections in these photos of the sky. This is an FAA camera in Colorado, and the reflections are here, here, and then a smaller one here. And the smaller one up here seems to be inside of possibly another reflection or something else. I don't know. I can't imagine two reflections being right there in the same exact location. There's the sun, there's the large anomaly, and you can see the smaller reflection, and that's an obvious reflection, is causing an anomaly in the anomaly, which is kind of weird. There's another reflection right there. This is a view, once again, from Colorado back in November of 2022. And coming up, you're going to see yet another view of some sort of an anomaly in the camera, at least in the image. I don't know that that was specifically in the sky, but it does look unique. Let's put it that way. I don't see the other reflections in this image like we did in the first two. You can see the obvious reflections there and there. The larger anomaly is a topic for debate, as random shadows or reflections or glare during the U.S. Masters golf tournament. The commentator said, well, that's an interesting cloud, talking about these photos here. And you can see here in the foreground a golfer getting ready to swing his golf club. And this appeared in the field of view of the camera. Again, I don't know if that was actually in the sky. I'm sure if it was, the golf anomaly in the center of the photograph, NDP from other than just showing up in this random photo. But either way, it is very interesting. I want to take you guys now over to Scotland. These next photos were sent in by Cindy P from May 31st of 2023. And you can see there's what looks like a dark shadow up in the sky. This is from yesterday. The camera is facing south-southeast, and you can see what looks like a dark anomaly in the center of the photograph. Almost looks out of place, like it doesn't necessarily belong there. Some sort of a weird round shadow in the center of the photo. So all of these combined, I just received these all in the last 48 hours. These from Scotland. This one here, I think, was out of Georgia. And then this one here out of Colorado are all very unique. I'll leave it at that. And that's something that we can keep an eye on and see if these are reoccurring at the same time of day. And if they are, other than this one here that was taken during the golf tournament, these here we can kind of go back and double check them on a daily basis and see if there's more of these.
How long we gonna move right along? Hold on, let me see, can I pull something up right up in here? Hold up. Let's see, can I go and find this video? Real quick. Hold on, let me see, can I find it right quick? Bear with me. Ooh, my bad, bear with me.
Do you think that how there's something behind it? You see it right there. See it underneath there? Something's behind it. Can you see it? It's right there beneath it. And that's bigger than the one in front of it. That's bigger than the one in front of it, you all. Yes. And there's another one below it. See it? Oh my gosh, you all. What is going on? Oh my gosh. This is giving me chills. We got the blue, the green, the bigger one, and there's one below it. And I think there's another one up here. There's something up there too. Wow. Wow, you all. Up there above the blue one, there's another one. Can you see it? Oh my gosh. Look at that right up here at the top. Right up there. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Let me get my finger there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's one more. Where's the other one? Where is the other one?
And on the GOES X-ray flux, recent solar flares, there's been yet another M-class solar flare in the last 24 hours. And here's what the Earth-facing side of the sun has looked like in the last 48 hours. You can see right over here, there was a large M-class solar flare that you're going to see right over here on the eastern limb of the sun, that one right there, that did send a shockwave towards the Earth, and the ionosphere did detect yet another very strong M-class solar flare. And it looks like solar activity is going to continue as the Earth-facing side of the sun is still loaded with sunspots. Here's some video footage from Shelton, Connecticut, sent in by Scott. This video is from yesterday at 4 p.m., and I wanted to show you guys how these sunspots change locations as the Earth rotates throughout the course of a day. This video is from yesterday at 4 p.m. And notice this row of sunspots up here at the 11 o'clock position of the sun, right up there. This was, again, yesterday at 4 p.m. The next video, 10 hours later, from this morning, same location, shocking noise at 3 a.m. It was just unusual to hear that type of activity. He had never heard that before, and a lot of people haven't heard this before. Chelsea, very loud. Kyle out of northern Washington, 1:40 in the morning. To multiple locations, thousands of miles apart, from Canada all the way down here to Arizona. Remember a few nights ago, I was doing a live stream at around 3:30 in the morning, and I looked up and noticed a bright white light in the nighttime sky. This first video is out of Tombstone, Arizona, sent in by DJ Zigzag from the night of May 31st, 2023, when he too noticed a similar light in the nighttime sky behaving kind of weird. It wasn't an airplane, wasn't a helicopter, wasn't anything he necessarily recognized. That's what compelled him to take this video.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, ride your bike.
This looks like a little brighter version of what I saw the other night in my live stream. What I saw kind of looked like this here that Jody Dawn saw up in Brighton, Colorado from the night of May 16th of 2023. An unusual white light moving through the sky at a pretty good clip. Wasn't an airplane, wasn't a helicopter, and this was at 7:59 p.m., and it was strange enough that it compelled her to take a video of it. Again, it wasn't an airplane or a helicopter, wasn't making any noise and wasn't blinking, made a big circle up in the sky and then disappeared off into the clouds. Roger, June 1st of 2023, 9:28 p.m. Another light that looks like the two videos we just saw, moving quickly through the sky, disappearing down here behind the trees. Wasn't an airplane, wasn't a helicopter. These over here are much brighter. I think this one up here is moving. It's difficult to tell. It's moving very slowly, though, and it's way off in the distance. These here are closer, the brighter ones, and they're moving through the sky at a pretty good clip across the screen from left to right, and they go over and disappear behind the trees. Tennessee video footage sent in by Anthony Pilkington from June 1st, 2023, and he too noticed a strange white light in the sky. It wasn't quite dark yet, but it was getting close, and it was moving. He starts off by noticing this light in the nighttime sky. It's just a rogue white light that kind of came into the field of view, disappeared behind some clouds, and then he sees a whole row of lights in the sky that don't necessarily look like, and then that one there disappears at a high rate of speed. Then he sees these. They look like the Starlink, but I'll let you guys decide. They look like the Starlink, but I'll let you guys decide. They look pretty low. Starlink's usually way up in the sky. I've seen the Starlink twice, and they were way up in the sky. Out of Crestview, Florida, from the night of May 30th of 2023. Awesome video footage here of a rocket launch, or at least an apparent rocket launch, on the night of May 3rd. You guys have any photos you'd like to share? You can send those to reports@mrmbb333.com. If you guys
moving along.
You see those two circles? And here I am. I'm in off the back porch looking. And the sun is behind those clouds. Look at that. That's not my camera lens. Let me hurry up and move it before it disappears. Of course, you're going to see that blue thing moving, but that thing don't move right there. Right there.
The so-called sun back here.
That stuff is right there. Shoot, where is the sun now? I can't even see the sun. It's behind the cloud.
You see it.
There's that item. Oh, there's that one thing again right there. It's ever so bright. Ooh, look at that. Look at that.
Other object.
I know you see that. Can I zoom in on this? Gina, if you can't keep your camera straight, you're not going to be able to. Okay. Yeah, it just makes it more blurry. Oh. So that's there. I wonder if I can see something else. Okay, there's that. Long way over here.
Photos of the sun and moon behind the wildfire smoke. This photo here was sent in by Jake from the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. Looks like there's a wildfire in his area. That's from the Canada wildfire smoke. Jeff out of Rochester, New York. Another photo of the sun behind wildfire smoke. Caroline out of Rumney, New Hampshire. That's the moon behind wildfire smoke. Lisa B out of Stamford. That's the sun behind wildfire smoke. Kind of looks like there's an unusual reflection or something. Third, perfectly round, what looks like a thunderstorm, supercell thunderstorm. Got blue skies on the left-hand side and over here on the far right-hand side of this structure in the sky. That, again, just for fun, looks like a big old mothership sitting in the sky above Salt Lake City, Utah. And here's the other side of it when he was pulling in to get gas. You can see it hovering above the ground. That couldn't have been more than 1,500 feet off of the ground. Really cool video, once again, by David out of Salt Lake City, Utah. I want to take you guys now to Patterson, California. Cool video. There goes what looks like a helicopter, or at least he described it as a helicopter, but he couldn't figure out what was underneath the helicopter. Almost looks like some sort of a semi-transparent, translucent ring or some sort of a saucer in the sky. Here I zoomed in a little closer, modified the original video. You can see that thing right there. Looks like a disc or something in the sky that maybe wasn't necessarily supposed to have been seen. It almost looks invisible, but not quite. Maybe it was trying to cloak or something. I have no idea. But there's something clearly following that helicopter through the daytime sky that's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 to 75 feet in diameter. and that's just a guess based off of the approximate size of the helicopter. It appears to be much bigger than the helicopter. Directly under the helicopter was like a dark ring, part of a dark ring. It's kind of cruising through the sky in broad daylight near Patterson, California. And all of these were enhanced versions of
Let's move on. Move right along.
Several people send me this story and they asked me what I thought of this story, and I'll share that with you guys here in just a moment. Also, I wanted to touch base on this right here. If you guys happen to see a video claiming that this is what started the Canada wildfires, that is incorrect. This is a wildfire fighting technique, and I've seen this in action over in California when wildfires get really large and out of control. I try many techniques to get the wildfires under control, and this is one of them. It's called a Healy torch, and underneath the helicopter, this is nothing more than a barrel of flammable liquid that creates a long flame, and they'll build a perimeter of fire around the larger fire. Basically, as the old saying goes, fight fire with fire. That's areas. So is carbon dioxide, and it's creating terrible air quality for this part of the world. In fact, that part of the world right now has the worst air quality. Start this video that I put together from the beginning. I want to show you guys something. So this was spotted about a month earlier, right there, a green. This one too looks like he's flying over North America yesterday on June 7th of 2023. Here's a video out of New Jersey sent in by David. Looks like he's standing on Mars.
Remember,
low to that orange sky in New Jersey. Also yesterday, and that video is unedited. All I did was put it in fast forward. Here's the video from Idaho sent in by Ray. This one too looks like he's standing on the surface of Mars looking out into the sky. Unedited air quality alerts. And
Air quality in my ass. Hold on, bear with me.
sky phenomenon. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this or not. The first video was submitted by Scott from right out here in Arizona, and the beam spans across the sky from horizon to horizon. I've seen that once myself, and that's known as crepuscular rays. And if they show up on both horizons, like they did in this video here, you've got anti-crepuscular rays, and then the other side is crepuscular. So it is a phenomena that happens every once in a while. It's not anything nefarious, but it is rare, I will say. I've seen it once, and that was clear back in 2007. But I have received 2 videos here in the last couple of weeks. Here's another video that was sent in by Mike out of Spring Hill, Florida from just this week, and he too noticed it as he was driving down the highway. There's a good example of the crepuscular ray phenomenon. And again, that does happen every once in a while. It's rare, but it does happen from time to time. Coming over here to the homepage of the website, today's feature photo was sent in by Ann out of Edmonton, Alberta. The sun behind thick wildfire smoke. Time he took this.
Cut the cable with Verizon Home Internet and cut your internet bill to just $25 a month.
Finally cut the cable. This video right here, it all thick, the wildfire smoke. Canada, but down here in the United States, you can see today, in fact, this is just an hour old. You can see the wildfire smoke very thick in Indiana and Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, over in Virginia, drifting up into the northeastern United States. And I've got more video footage and photos that have been sent in from New York. This video footage here was sent in by Liz Bruno out of New York, and you can see how thick the wildfire smoke was. The sky was brown at the time she took that video. That's unedited. Photos here by Kimberly out of Yonkers, New York, and again, a version of Jupiter. Thanks for the photos, guys. Really appreciate it. Photos sent in by Bernadette. And these photos here were sent in by Eric out of Germantown, Maryland, where the sun looked like a version of Jupiter. Thanks for the photos, guys. Really appreciate it. less than 5 hours, and there's over 20 wildfires in that area. So it does make you wonder how so many wildfires started at nearly the same exact time. If you saw one or two on here, you probably wouldn't think too much of it, but there's over 20 wildfires in that area alone, and that's in the Quebec area going back to June 2nd. Mountain range. I have a photo I want to share with you guys out of Gregory, Michigan, that was submitted by Larry S. Goes back to June 3rd of 2023. And he was very specific in the details regarding whatever he saw here in the sky. It looks like a white triangle. It was at 8:55 p.m. and he said it was moving through the sky from west to east above Gregory, Michigan on June the 3rd. And that is indeed what it looks like. It looks like some sort of a white triangle up in the sky. Now we're going to look at a video of what looks like a white triangle in the sky above a mountain range. And off in the distance there, this gentleman noticed what looked like a strange cloud. That's what he called it. And this video has some narration in it. I want to share the narration with you guys, and then we're going to zoom in for a closer look.
That's a weird cloud over there. Very strange.
As you can hear him say as he was driving down the road, he happened to notice that. He said, that is a weird cloud over there. Very strange. And if you look over here to the left, you don't see anything at all like that. There's not even anything bright white until you get to there. And then you see what looks like a disturbance underneath this, what appears to be a white triangle craft in the sky. Now we're going to zoom in for a closer look. This too is unedited, other than me zooming in very close to get a closer look at this object. It doesn't look like a natural cloud. I mean, it's got 3 equal sides and it remains in the same place, doesn't appear to move. And as I zoom in close and I do some modifications to this, I adjust the lighting and color and various things, you can see what look like bright objects on the edges of this thing. And at times they appear to shimmer like they're lights. And there's some sort of a vapor that goes down to the top of the mountain to what looks like a disturbance on top of the mountain underneath what looks like a white triangle craft in the sky. Really bizarre video here. Let me pause it right here real quick. Notice that the shimmering here on the edges, those look like lights of some sort. And it has similarities to what Larry saw above Gregory, Michigan, only on a different day. Look at that. This is in obviously a different format, but I was trying to pull forward those lights on the edge. And over here, you can see what it looks like. Let me pause it real quick. Up here in the upper left-hand corner, looks like a larger light on the left-hand side of this thing. And notice how
you get the picture. Talk about these robots.
Sometimes the players are not on the field. It's fake. Sometimes they are on the field. You see them dropping like flies like that? Just drop it. Like flag all over soccer, football, wrestling, all over the place. They just drop it. You see the fake enemy lights blowing up? There's a reason for that. There's another thing that happens. Cloning in the players' playground. Some of them are not the players that you see. Some of them have on prosthetics. Some of them are, I'd say, creatures. They're hybrid.
Robot.
That does exist. Where their DNA is taken, again, for cloning facilities, like hair shaved, teeth pulled out, DNA taken, things like that. So let's say they break their hand quickly. There is something that can be used with machines. So med beds. We all know about med beds, right? So there's a definition of med beds going on backwards right now. If somebody hurts themselves, they can get like that in sports because it's a DNA thing. They take their DNA, they use that for cloning facilities, they bring them back, and they're back to playing. Even though they may be a shitty player, they need their face. So let's say some of them don't even have. Some of them have one leg. Some of them you'll see them dribbling together. It'll look like somebody carried the basketball over to the hoop. Like, you know, those 3-pointers that don't even look like 3-pointers. And you're like, how the hell? And then all the men are like, yeah! Like, but in reality, it's green screen. Somebody takes that ball and moves it to the hoop and then checks the TV and what's the ratings? Did we go up? Cool. Let's do that again. Your whole world is a stage. How I know that is because I've been up there with them. I had to sleep with one of the players. I was assaulted by one of the players that had a prosthetic sheet. And when he took it off, like the I don't even know what was going on inside of his mouth. I could smell it and it's gross. Again, the research is endless. And I'm not. Why? Who would want to sit here and make this shit? How can you make this shit? So your sports, wrestlers, basketball players, baseball players, any type of sports has numbers, right? You have to maintain your body, your BMI. You have to maintain your stats. Football, you have to maintain your numbers for speed. Those numbers are moved. Go check them out. Those numbers are moved quickly, depending on what they take for sponsors. Now, what goes on upstairs is sponsors and boxes, or even on the players' playground. What they do is there's traffickers up there that are meeting with people who have promos. Those promos will get them cover magazines, MVP, deals, what's those called when you get to be on like a Coke commercial or you show up somewhere? Endorsements, thank you. The endorsements, they're up there in those boxes. Now, what they do is they go up there and say, hey, I noticed you played really good today. We can move your numbers around and we can make you a star player. We can put you on a Center magazine. We can get you on this Coke commercial. And then they're like, I want to be the next LeBron. That's why he is LeBron. But, you know, legends never die. There's a reason for that. Kobe, too. LeBron. And some people asked me in December 2020 when I brought up LeBron, they were like, you're thinking of Kobe. No, all niggas don't look the same. They just, I'm telling you right now, when I say niggas, because I'm telling you other niggas, but they don't look the same. And there's different dirt. And if you look, their numbers are different. Their base different. Their endorsements are different. If you go to the players that are sitting on the bench, they play way better than men. Have you seen that? Have you seen that? Like the ones that are on the centerfolds and magazines, you can look at the ones that are just like shooting just to practice, and you're like, why isn't he playing? He's not taking the deals yet. He's not upstairs in those boxes having sex with children to help people do semen snatching. There's females up there that are adults that run up there to stay in those boxes. Those box seats you can get for family. You can get them for friends. You can get special tickets to have people kind of sitting up really high and watching the game instead of sitting in those nosebleed stadium tickets where you got to look down and feel like you'll pass out. You know, squeeze your legs and hurt your knees and you're trying to like wipe out people's makeup, get down. You know what I mean? Those seats are expensive seats as well, but when you're sitting up in those box seats, those are the seats that when you're up there, you're making deals. You're making deals for numbers. You're making deals. There's some females up there that go up there to get the player semen. Again, we talked about this a little bit, but getting their semen helps them get pregnant, which gives them child support, which pays their way for 18 years. If you steal a player's semen and you get pregnant, you don't have to sign a non-disclosure. You do not have to sign a prenup. If they're able to bring the DNA back, that's their kid. So some adult females stand up there and trap themselves, basically what I'm saying. And they do that on purpose. And what happened to me is here we go just again. I had to be in a situation where
we gonna come back next time on the goddamn whole nother one ASAP. We gonna get up out of here, goddamn. You already know, stay the fuck away from hate and stay on medication, aviate in peace, love, light, motherfucking darkness and positive vibration that we tear down this motherfucking matrix.